All right. So last where we left off.
Can I get water?
What?
Justin, you've had so much time to get water. I'm gonna be dressed.
This is like everyone getting on the bus and then one of the kids being like, "I gotta pee."
Absolutely.
Last we left off,
Oh, I do
the
gotta pee.
50-50 party found themselves after a trip into the Silver Quill mines to fend off some rust monsters.
Cool.
They found themselves also having to fend off a couple of undead creatures, and while exploring deeper into those mines, they found a kind of magical alchemical lab where they found notes about different types of necromancy and how to use different alchemy and artificing and the normal just arcane necromancy, and combining all of these things together to make the necromancy even stronger. Also finding notes that seem to talk about a group of people named the Remnants, who seem to be trying to wreak some type of chaos and havoc across the continent of Wildemount. When you guys brought this back to the City Watchmaster Bram Goldswaddle. Shut up. I hate you.
That's not even a bad name. Come on, guys. Like, seriously. Like, piss off. I'm gonna start fighting people. Like, I think I woke up and chose violence today.
That's fair. You guys were told to that you would be brought back to speak to him upon the next day, and upon the next day you were met in front of a member of the Cerberus Assembly, Master Dulin Tversky, who questioned you guys about what happened down in the mines, and how things went, and then essentially set you guys off on a mission to try and find out more about how these rust monsters got into the mines, and also any further evidence of the remnants that you guys could. Taking a bit of the day, you guys then spent most of the day running around gathering supplies, and then set off on your journey from here in the city of Hupperduke over to the town of Bladegarden. Your first night got off to a bit of a rocky start, as Ghost and Thea were on first watch, and Thea noticed a figure in the distance as Ghost went to go investigate.
Lewis, I just want to briefly point out, when you're gone, I suck as a rogue.
This is true.
So, continue, GD. Explain this shit show that occurred while Lewis was gone.
Okay.
Found herself in front of a very powerful mage who was able to quickly make it so that she was unable to move.
No.
Tried talking to her while also simultaneously realizing that it's pretty hard to talk when you're under the influence of a hold person spell. And of course, Ghost's own stubborn nature. Very quickly wanting to find out more about who this person was who was able to at least attempt to sneak up on him, pulled her hood back and removed Ghost's helmet, seeing who she was, and then seemed somewhat taken aback before saying his goodbye and disappearing.
Wait a sec here, GD.
What?
Didn't you pull a fuss at the end of the last session because you didn't want us doing the same thing?
I don't want players doing it to each other. My NPCs can do whatever they want.
The DM to do it without our control.
The NPCs can do whatever they want. The NPCs have their own objectives.
I do want to talk to you about it after session, though, later.
Yeah, later.
GD.
It's a conversation.
Yeah.
Ooh, you in trouble.
No.
So-
I just want to work something out with him. Wants cool,
Yeah,
cool
but
sword
no.
bits.
When Lewis came back, I did have a discussion with Liz that I was really off to me.
Anyway, continue. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. You Ghost quickly got back to the party. You guys got up, spent the majority the next 2 hours or so traveling further in the night before re-finding camp, re-going back to sleep, and then setting off for the next day. Towards the end of the next day, you guys found yourself in a combat with a couple of big dire wolves and a cyclops, who took some to quite a beating before he was fell. And then you guys went to sleep for the night and found yourself awoken the next day, well rested and ready for another day's travel. So you guys have spent 2 days travel now out of your, I think I said you guys were traveling for a week to Bladegarden?
Yeah.
So you guys are now awake. You're fixing yourselves some breakfast for the morning, and the day is yours. What would you like to do?
Do we do something about this body? And she just kind of points over to the giant cyclops that's felled over by the tree line.
Like, what do you mean? Do you mean like give him a burial or?
I'm not sure. It's just... It's humanoid looking and it feels off otherwise.
They tried to pick our bones clean.
I mean, we don't know that. They did try to kill us, but, you know,
Oster
most things do.
finds he jangles the pouch full of bones that he looted off of it.
I know you're right. Well, I don't know. It just felt odd sleeping while that thing's eye was still open.
Did we not close it last night?
I don't think anyone did. Anyway, I guess we'll just leave it then. And I'll go hop up onto the cart.
What does Cyclops like? Be worth anything?
I don't know. It might actually be useful for a potential
Right.
potion.
Like,
I just
what
thought
if
about
they
that
use
too,
for
and I was like,
something? Yeah, I'm like, should we take the eye?
I don't know. Would your character take it? Is the question, because I don't think Ghost would think about it.
No, I'm just talking like out of character. I'm just
No,
curious.
yeah.
Like if it does anything or not. Like that's what
Yeah.
I'm just curious about. My character would not take it, no. But out of character, I'm just really curious. Like, would the eyeball be worth anything, or like, would it do anything?
It's up to the DM, I think.
Huh?
To the DM, I think.
Yeah.
I hadn't like particularly thought of anything you guys could like do with it, but like if that was something you guys wanted to do, like I wouldn't stop you.
Yeah, if we were interested in something like that, he'll
Yeah.
work
Yeah.
something out with us. I mean, in character, Ghost won't think about it, so it's not going to happen. But
Yeah.
we'll keep that in mind for future reference. If there's things that we think is cool that could be turned into something.
Yes.
Yes. So you guys have your breakfast and then get started to go out for the day. Who is leading the day's perception checks?
I could.
Let's
but, like, I'm not
go!
ranged. Oh,
Oh.
That's not bad. We're good.
that was persuasion.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, well,
What is that?
my perception's a 5, so
Is a
it's a
5?
17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 17. All right.
Okay, that's just better. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so 17. You guys' day of travel goes pretty normal. You don't happen to see anything particularly out of the ordinary. Everything seems actually pretty boring for today. It's
Bless.
pretty cloudless sky, which is strange for this time of year. Usually you'd have a pretty wet and rainy season, but it seems to be a nice day out.
As I usually sit up front
I assume, Solus, you're driving again.
Yeah, considering I'm the only
Okay.
one that knows how to drive.
Yeah. All right, then never mind. We're good. I'm going around. I'm like, okay, who haven't I talked to yet? I need to get more information on everybody. So I'm gonna lean back and who's sitting where in the back of the cart, guys? What's going on? Who's sitting next to who? What we talking
Who's-
about?
I'll
Who's
sit
sitting
on
out
the
the-
left
out
side of
front
the
with me?
cart.
I guess Osh is looking out on the right side, looking boredly outside.
I'm slumped in the right corner.
Schlumped,
Slumped.
taking a little sleep.
Yeah, a little
Snoozing with my
Really
tail
cool.
hanging out the back.
Yeah.
All right. So I
Yeah,
guess
there's these 3 spots.
All right. Well, I've talked to my bud, Thea before, so we're gonna go look at Oster, and just kind of like lean over the back into the cart.
So, Oster, what brought you out onto the road?
Sorry, I actually don't know what you said.
Anyway,
Bringing the air horn out, blowing into Oster's ear.
anyway, what brought you out onto the road?
So out of character, you mean this as like how he
What's
joined the
up?
party in the first place?
Yeah. Why did you start adventuring?
Oh, okay. What brought me, huh? Well, you see, I was part of a little crew, and then the plank man just kind of captured my boss and had him beheaded.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't cross the plank man. He's kind of the boss of everything.
Can I roll and to see if that even remotely clicks with me, GD?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a history check to see if you know anything.
It's not gonna be good, but we can hope.
11.
Probably not, but piratey.
You definitely get the sense that it is something of a pirate nature. You just have absolutely no idea who he's talking about.
Yeah.
well, I guess that leads to the question of, did you get tossed out of your ship then?
No. I mean, the ship was just retaken by him. So,
And you didn't want to stay?
Nah. I didn't have anyone I cared for on that ship. Just using it as a means to keep going forward.
I'm surprised you chose the land. Most wouldn't. If
Well,
they've been out on sea as long as I assume you might have been.
I mean, the goal is always to return, but I wanted to find a capable crew first. Anyone willing to go out and adventure?
Are we looking up to snuff so far?
Well, to my disappointment, Thorin won't be returning. Seems he actually does want to settle. Ugh, I can't imagine settling this early. Prime of
Torin?
your life.
Settle?
And she just kind of like looks over at Torin, who's sleeping in the back, and just looks back to looks back to Oster.
He doesn't
Also-
strike me as the type.
He
Odd.
rolls his eyes. I know, right? But prime of his life, and he's already deciding to leave.
Well, it's nice having someone that you could count on.
It is. It is. That's why I'm still looking. A few of us here have a few too many morals, and he pointedly looks at the driver.
I, get what you mean. And I wanna...
Do I want to do this? Because I kind of want to do this.
Do what your character would do.
No, I'll probably do it a little later. This is too risky otherwise.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Finally, someone does. you don't become a pirate if laws are enough to deter you.
Also, 5 Cent, you're not asleep in the cart, so feel free to jump in on here if you ever want to.
Yeah, I think Staya's probably just like spacing out a little bit, like also
Okay.
staring out the side of the cart, like listening but not fully paying attention.
Well, you're looking for a crew. Others are looking for people too. We're all looking for something out here.
Yeah, I'd assume if you're on the road traveling, there's something you gotta be wanting.
Mm-hmm.
It's always interesting to see the motives.
Speaking of, what's yours?
Looking for my brother.
Oh, siblings. Huh. Where'd he go off to?
Some big old fancy school. We might see him in the dash. We'll see.
Ooh, a scholarly type. Not really my thing, but I hope you find him.
Yeah, as do I. We'll see. But hopefully you'll end up finding the crew that you want.
Someone will want, well, at least some people will join wanting gold or riches.
Well, if the land isn't for me, maybe the sea is.
And I'll turn back around and face front.
Just hear Oster cackle a bit before looking out the window.
You guys are able to finish this day's journey pretty easily. And we'll go ahead and we'll set up watches for tonight. Who would like to take first watch?
I will take first watch because I've been sleeping in the car.
Alright.
I am
As will the other
plenty
schlump boy.
The two schlumps, the Dragonborn.
Alright, both of our Dragonborn members will take both first watch. Both of you go ahead and roll perception checks for me.
Oh boy, I'm ready for it to be
I ain't
garbage.
never seen a perception check like this. Give me a sec.
I'm so worried that they're gonna
Double.
talk this up and then both of them get like below a 10.
Talking this up, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, there's
Yes,
two types of people in
okay.
this world.
Yeah, you ain't never seen a perception check like that before.
Yeah, I've never seen a 9 before. Good job.
And what can I say? The bar is just set so unbelievably high.
Yeah.
You might be intimidated by now, but it's okay.
Game was rigged from the start.
Honestly.
Jesus Christ. You, both of you, Torin, a lot more. You're able to kind of look out across the large expanse of plain. This area isn't too heavily wooded or anything like that. There's you're starting to get stuff a little more spaced out. And neither of you notice anything suspicious on this watch.
Yeah, looks like a whole lot of nothing.
Always is. Yeah, I'm
Good
gonna
talk.
take this time to not confront, but just like try to understand Torn a little bit more. So,
Okay.
like as like the knight's like young-ish, I'm just gonna like awkwardly like try to get closer, and just be like, so
Make out with him.
what? Yes. Absolutely.
Sorry,
listen to
roll,
me, Chief.
what do I roll to land a kiss? Is it athletics or acrobatics?
Continue.
Anyway, so I'm gonna just try to like pick his brain, and I'm gonna be like, and like he like turns around and he like readjusts. We didn't get off on the best start. You know, that was my fault.
I'm glad you're willing to take the blame for it.
Yeah, well,
because I'm not.
somebody's gotta. And I like look him in the eyes, and I'm like, so, tell me a bit about you. Evidently, we are one and the same, but two different sides of the same coin. So, before I jump to conclusions and make an ass out of myself, help me understand you a little bit more.
Well, oh, what's there to say? Small boy, growing up in the great city. You know it. I know you know it. Otherwise, you wouldn't talk to me like you do.
We have two different definitions of the great city, don't we?
Yeah, the city that was burned, brought to its knees. Small boy thrown in a box on a ship.
Poe?
Great city.
For the record, the city wasn't burned, it was frozen.
It was frozen.
Yes.
Burned in
That
its
was
own
burned
sense.
and then frozen.
Burned
It's
and
not,
then frozen.
Not burnt. Not burnt.
There was a
Just
huge
frozen.
fire that was put out with a great
It was
ice
freezer
storm.
burn.
I
Freezer burn.
hate it here.
Freezer burn. Wait, was it magically iced?
By a dragon. I
Yeah, it
Yes.
was
Yeah.
destroyed by a dragon.
It was
but for some
destroyed
reason
by-
it defaulted to.
It was a white dragon.
Okay, my apologies. Great city that's frozen.
Yes.
Sorry.
You're good. Just wanted to make sure
Somebody-
we're keeping the canon
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, somebody hears dragon. The assumption is fire, but it could have been lightninged to death.
Lightning to death.
Yeah, absolutely. Continue.
Yeah. Anyways,
Tide City is unlimited power.
anyways, a young boy thrown in a box onto a ship, starved, never to see the light of day, until a pirate liberated him. He served on that ship up until a couple months back. He decided to set out on his own, find his own freedom. Even though he's experienced it for the past 22 years. 22 years, I'm 23 years old. Yeah, that's how old my character is. Good job, me. The usual. Just sitting there messing with the dragon chessboard, still not quite figuring out how it works.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you? How do you remember home?
Well, let's just say I got out of there for a reason. Wasn't fair. But here I am trying to make a name for myself, and I don't run into others of and like I gestured to us, I mean, just never fully understood how to handle interactions between certain people. You know.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's I don't blame you for what your people did to me. I mean, stealing a small boy away from his family and then selling him off into servitude isn't exactly the greatest thing, but sure, not all of you are like that. The typing of lore drop is just increased.
It really is hard to justify the actions of one, or try to explain, or even try to understand. Sometimes, I'm sorry, this is just weird to me, because this story, this thing you're telling me, it's not familiar to me. Does that make sense?
What do you mean?
where maybe we, experience different things, but from where I come from, how do I say this? We're not the ones in power.
What do you mean? You're just like me. You've got this. Look at you.
Yeah, we're a little bit different. I just don't think you fully understand that yet.
I mean, I've got the tail. What do you want from me?
Okay, all right, listen, all right, don't bring the tail into this, okay? There's no need, all right? Don't need to flex that it's bigger, I get it. All right?
Bigger? Yours doesn't exist.
You know what? This conversation's done for, and he's gonna turn around, he's gonna look back into the night.
Torin, go ahead and roll an insight check for me.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Nice.
20. You get the sense that what Yahweh is saying and kind of how he is trying to describe things is 100% accurate, at least in far as what he knows. Like, he's not lying to you, he's not misleading you in any way.
And if you need what he's trying to convey is what's the way? Oppression is against him in his story. So it's weird for him to hear somebody of your stature talk about oppression. It's a very weird thing for him.
Okay, but
And now he's mad because you mentioned the tail.
Yeah, true.
So
He is mad about
just
the tail.
because mine's bigger doesn't mean.
there it is.
Look. Best
like,
angle.
like 5 minutes of silence. He's just gonna come back and be, just because you have a tail, okay? I'm not fully over this. Doesn't make you better than me. I just want to throw that out there.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that's the
you think you're
only
fucking better than me,
difference.
bud? Huh? Listen.
So, from where Torin's standing, he's got no fucking clue what you're talking about.
And I'm just gonna look at him kind of dumbfounded.
He's very, very genuinely confused with what you're trying to bring across. Like, no, you look almost exactly like me, just minus the tail. That's all that he's seeing.
I'm gonna stare at you for a minute. I'm outright stare at you.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know, do you?
How would I know if I don't know? I don't know what I don't know.
I don't know what you don't know. It's not just the tail. Also, I want to say, if I would have had a tail, it would have been a sick-ass tail, all right?
Yeah, wait, now you go ahead and make an insight check. Jesus Christ.
I
both so
enjoy
dense.
this.
Wait, you said an insight?
Yes, insight.
Come on, that one.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Man, we're having real deep conversation here, and it's working out for both of us.
Yeah, this is working out really well. You look at Torin, and much like he gleaned for you, you can tell he's telling the truth about what he knows. And while you're kind of looking at him, you begin to understand that he's a couple years younger than you. And very likely had absolutely no idea about how Draconia was before it fell. Knew nothing of the politics, knew nothing of how having a tail versus not having a tail would affect the world.
I'm just gonna be in kind of an awe and a little bit of jealousy that like has the ability to not know this information
Feander,
and
the
to
nose that
be
noose.
absent to to be absent to such a crucial part of history. I'm genuinely awestruck, and
Thank you for the sub fee, and yes,
I'm
I'm
just gonna
finally
look
on
at
my
him and be like,
Hawkboy shit.
one day we'll get a drink, and I'll try to explain to you a little bit better once we're under the influence. How does that sound?
Make it 2 and you've got a deal.
Fine. 2.
And your guys' watch comes to an end. Who would like to take second watch?
I can go ahead and take second.
Yeah, switching up the watch parties. I like it.
Fuck yeah.
Alright. So Thea and Solus are going to go ahead and take a watch. Why don't both of you go ahead and roll perception checks for me?
Okay.
I took watch with Yahweh last time too, but he just wasn't here.
That's true.
I thought you took it with Oster.
Well, I did
at the end.
second time. Yeah.
Oh, rip me. Sorry.
The first time I took it with Yahweh,
Mine's
it's like
pretty
he
bad
wasn't
too.
here.
Yep.
Oh no!
Yes. Fantastic.
And we all died at the end.
You guys are looking around. It is very dark out now as it is the middle of the night, but your watch also seemingly goes by.
That dude's probably
Fairly,
creeping on us again, and we don't even see it.
pretty unnoticeable. There's nothing quite of interest for you guys to point out or see.
Guys, the DM said seemingly.
It's okay. It's just that dude creeping on us. Like, we just don't know what's going on. Like, we just don't see it. Like, he's there, but we don't see him.
Let's see.
And the watch is yours for you two to talk amongst yourselves.
They just stare at each other.
No one
I'm not really
blinks.
sure what, like, I feel like they would start conversation, but I'm not really sure, like, how she would start conversation, so.
Very good.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Oh.
Would you like to see something?
Depends on what it is.
Exactly.
I take out a picture.
I'm not gonna lie, I ran from the kitchen because I thought it was gonna be something else.
Continue with the roleplay.
What is the picture of?
Oh, do you have the actual picture, Justin? The drawn
Yeah,
one?
I do.
Sweet.
Yeah. Can I post it anywhere?
Yeah, throw it in No Voice.
No voice.
Or Gimme Art, either way.
No, it's already been in Give Me Art. It's been a while, so.
Again!
I hear this.
Where am I looking? That is the important thing.
No. This picture.
She's quite beautiful.
Yes. I am quite lucky.
Who is she?
Her name is Sky. She is still back at the city where I'm from. Waiting until I come back. She couldn't come with me as she had just received a new promotion.
What does she do?
Captain in the watch.
It's quite respectable.
Yes. She's the one who kept my mind. spiraling into madness after some things happened.
So it was
How
serious.
about you? Do you have anyone
Something
waiting for you
serious.
back home? Yes.
I don't. I just have I have my mom's. And that's about it.
By the way, Thea, go ahead and roll. Roll an insight check for me for this.
Oh no, am I good at that? I'm actually good at that. Maybe.
Hey.
Actually good at that.
23. While you're looking at this picture, her like features are very, very reminiscent of a lot of your features. You would guess that she is pretty close to the same, either pretty close to or very much the same type of elf that you are half of.
Okay.
And with that insight, if you wanted to like keep it over, just like when you mention your mom, like that she's waiting for you at home, there's a pained look in Solus's eyes.
Is everything all right?
Yes. I'm fine. Thank you. So you are with the church?
You could say that. I've studied under the Raven Queen for about as long as I can remember.
I see. Was it through family that you got introduced?
It was.
It must be
So-
important to you.
It is. I think it is. Through my teachings, it sort of came naturally to me. There is something sacred about death when you do really think about it, and the ability to pass from one life to the other. It's just all been very interesting since I was very young.
So, in your religion, they move on to the next life? Or an afterlife?
Judy, I don't know what exactly the Raven Queen's followers go with this, so I'm requesting GM assistance.
Raven. Sorry, go ahead.
There is an afterlife, essentially, and the Raven Queen kind of looks over that as she helps ferry souls from their life into the afterlife.
She escorts.
Yes.
Okay. So there's an afterlife. It's we were always taught that the Raven Queen was sort of the farrier of the souls from one life to the next.
Would they ferry someone who does not believe in the gods?
Well, I mean, I don't see why not.
And like there's like a little like hint of like hope, I guess is like the best term. I'm glad. I've not spoken to you for long, but I am here to get stronger so I can challenge the ones that have ordered to have my mother assassinated.
At that, Thea's eyes just sort of like go wide a little bit, like sort of like a holy shit kind of thing. Like that's insane. Like kind of, well, not insane. It's just absolutely wild.
And I believe
Go.
it was done by my own people.
That's absolutely terrible. I'm so sorry to hear about that.
So it's my goal to find where they are and to get strong enough to challenge them.
would say that's pretty good motivation.
And it seems during the way I have gained the favor of a god.
It's very lucky.
Yes. Hopefully it will come in handy. Why do you travel? If you don't mind me asking.
It's a mixture of a couple things. My mom was a bit of an adventurer, and that's where she met my dad. I've personally never met him myself, so that's kind of another reason as to why I'm out and about, is to maybe given the chance to run into him. I know it's a very small chance, and I'm not pointedly looking, but it would still be nice, you know? Just if the fates willed it.
I will do everything in my power to help you.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Mm.
As will I do my best to support you and make sure that you're getting stronger.
Much appreciated. As I'd like take out a little baggie of like jerky and like, would you like some?
Sure. She'll take a small piece.
I have found that this is called a trail mix.
Nice.
Sorry, that's just so good.
I want to draw that. For
Huh?
no particular. I want to draw that for no particular reason.
hang on.
Just I heard
Someone
this is
call
trail
lower
mix.
high.
Hi.
Thea knows what trail mix is. Okay.
I'd hope so.
By the way, in the bag is nothing but jerky.
It's not.
So it's just jerky.
It's just jerky.
It's a mix of various pieces of jerky.
Ah, yes, the oldest ancient proverb of fucking trail mix.
Absolutely.
What he's been told that a trail mix is a little baggie with snacks inside that you can snack on.
Great.
Jesus
That's so
Christ.
precious.
And this is what it is.
I've been told this is. I'm drawing it later. I can't not.
Fantastic.
Been told this is a trail mix. And it's just a bag of plain jerky.
Assholes also takes a piece and eats it.
I'm gonna correct it.
And you have bags of pebbles and dirt. Yeah, I could do some trails.
It's a little bit different from the trail mix I've experienced. It's still quite good.
No. What's in yours? What would you put in yours?
Usually it would be a couple of different kinds of nuts, some little crispy pieces of bread or something similar to that, and maybe even a little bit of sweets mixed in as well.
Don't they get stuck in your teeth?
No, it's more like chocolate kind of sweets. Not so much as like candy just made out of sugar.
I see. Would Leonin be able to eat chocolate?
Yes.
I mean, it'd be like giving a cat chocolate.
I think it might be weird
Okay,
to
so
eat,
second
but
question,
probably.
can I give a cat chocolate?
Can
Actually,
lions eat chocolate? My
He is. Shut up. No.
This is GD
No.
canon. This is GD canon.
He's a humanoid creature. He can eat chocolate just fine.
Imagine.
He just
I know.
dies.
I've done.
No.
just immediately.
Anyway. The beauty of of the snack is that it's a little bit of salty with a little bit of sweet. It's got that like just enough savory to balance out the sweetness, so it's not too much in any direction. It's
Just
and
like
also a little bit.
I must try this chocolate.
You've never had it.
I have gifted chocolate before. But I have never tried it myself.
We're definitely gonna have to remedy that.
If you wouldn't mind.
All right.
It's absolutely lovely, and everyone should have it at least once in their life.
Chocolate shopping's an ash. You hear that, Genie?
Yeah, I'll get to working on it.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think
Death
that's
by chocolate.
all we got. Fessa, do you have anything else you want to add?
Not really. I mean, there can just sort of be like, whatever casual conversation about chocolate that we don't have to actually like get the role play going for.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean,
You two finish your watch out talking about the different kinds of sweets that you like. And your watch comes to a close. Uneventful. Our final two will be Oster and Ghost. So both of you go ahead and roll perception checks for me.
Ready to fail, ready to fail, ready to fail, ready to fail! Yeah, okay. It's not awful. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
But
That's amazing.
The late hours of the night start turning into the early hours of the morning. You look out across the fields around you. You don't see anything of particular interest.
Goose has been not seated the entire time. They're going around the camp and being extremely vigilant.
Also, that's a pretty loud yawn. Ah, another boring watch.
Better than something exciting. And she puts like quotation marks.
Alright, but like, a little excitement doesn't hurt anyone. Except maybe Thorin.
We did fight a cyclops yesterday.
Yeah, but we didn't get hit.
I'm pretty sure someone got hit with a boulder.
I talk about us two.
Oh, yeah. No, we're great.
She just kind of like puts arms out, like looks at all of their limbs, like,
Yeah, no. I'd rather keep it that way.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
You got a fair bit of fancy footwork in a fight.
Takes a bit to keep your balance on a ship.
That's fair. Give you that. You seem a little bit more agile than I, but
she hits the top of their helmet.
I like to blame this thing for that.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a bit surprised that you don't make any noise stealthing around with that.
It's because I don't wear much other heavier equipment to bang it against.
Fair, fair. Stealthing would probably be a lot easier with it off, though.
Yeah, but it comes with its own risks.
The Oster kind of opens his arms and is like, I turned out alright.
Yeah.
So far.
I'm surprised.
And Ghost gets closer and kind of like looks down at you from where you're sitting.
You've got very interesting tattoos. I'm surprised you're not worried that your piracy and all that would follow you onto land.
Captain was a small-time guy before he got, and he kind of like drags his hand across his throat.
Yeah, he said.
I'll be fine here. If anything, it's more annoying is those Kryn Dynasty guys.
Yeah.
I walk into a town, and if there's any of them there, they see a Genasi, and they're like, "Oh, gotta bring him back." No, thanks.
Your people are sought out by them.
I know, it's creepy. No one
Yeah.
knows what they want with us. I'm not tempted to find out.
That's fair. Goes, sits down.
So, Ghost, tell me, where are you from?
Up north. Just higher up in the Empire.
Higher
Well-
up than the Empire.
Well, farther north in the Empire.
Ah, I see, I see. What was it like?
Shitty.
Can't be as bad as an island run by pirates, for pirates.
Try 3 houses with all mafia ties.
It sounds like an average Friday.
Yeah, I guess they're two sides of the same coin, just different in a way.
Yeah. Only thing that really sucks is being the bottom of the pecking order.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why I want my crew. I wanna start making a name for myself. Rise on the ranks.
Yeah. I just want to get as far from the family as possible.
I thought you were looking for your brother, though.
Well, I say family, but you get what I mean when I mention mafia. The
I see, I
family
see.
isn't exactly my family.
Got you, got you. Yeah. Can't say I care much for the Plankman and his lackeys, but number one rule, you don't cross him, or you end up like my cat.
That's for sure. I'm lucky, I think. Something went on up north that I heard about not too long ago when we were in Hupperduke. Might have
Oh.
cleared it out a bit.
Huh. You think about going back?
Not unless I have to. It's not a good place to go in general. Not anywhere that my heart is. I was there
Where is
because I
your
had
heart
to. With wherever my brother is. And hopefully someday, somewhere, I'd like to sit and, as much as you jest about Torin wanting to settle down, I myself want to do the same. I've had my run with excitement for most of my life. It's time for me to relax.
Lester kind of scoffs. Ah, man. Why does everybody gotta be so boring about it? It kind of gets up and stretches. We're in our primes. Might as well do something.
Well, this is happening now. I assume it'll take a couple years off of me, and by then, we'll see.
Well, I don't worry too much with you in our party.
I appreciate it.
As long as Solus is taking the hits, I think we'll be fine.
He's a big guy. He does well.
Yep, pretty good sponge is what he is.
It's a little mean, don't you think?
Ah, it's in the job description.
I guess so. Just kind of looks up over into the sunrise. How many more days we got? I don't remember.
GD, how many days we got?
Let's see, this is your completed full third day, so only another 3 days, because it was like about a week.
Alright. You want me to roll to see if I remember this?
No.
You've been keeping
you would
track.
know.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, we've got like 3 more days. We'll be out of here soon enough.
Yeah. This is the most traveling I've done in quite some time. It's interesting to say the least.
It's the most traveling I've done with a party.
And not a crew. And
Not
not
a
on
crew.
the water.
Or solo. It's pretty interesting having other people to rely on.
Yeah. Do you trust everyone?
Not at all.
I agree.
Gotta keep an eye at all times. That's why I was on the ship. That's how I am out here.
As much talking as I do. I want to keep back as much as you do, I'm sure.
Hmm. Tell me, is the rest of you as tatted as the hand?
You could say that.
You might even put my tats to shame then.
I gladly say I do. But it's why I can't remove this mask.
Oh,
I'm...
what's the deal with that?
It's not a religious thing or anything by that means. I am just very distinct. If I were to take this off, you would know me in a heartbeat, and you'd never forget.
Fair. That's how you build notoriety.
Yes, but with where I've come from and what I've done, I don't necessarily need that.
Fair. If I pissed off a plankman, maybe I'd wear a mask too.
Yeah. So something along that lines.
I see. Gonna get that fixed anytime soon?
It's not something you can really fix.
I can't imagine wearing that for the rest of my life.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully time forgets. But as I said, hopefully the thing up north has come to an end, and if it has, maybe I can forget the mask. But until I'm sure, nothing is safe.
Guess I have to make it do with just getting to see your hand then, huh?
Guess so.
You can see a playful look in his eyes, but he says nothing.
There's like the smallest bit of a chuckle from behind the mask, and I think we're good unless you wanted to say anything else.
No, I'm good.
Alright. The rest of your watch goes without incident as you guys come to the morning. All of you wake up after finding a full long rest. You have your breakfast and you prepare to set off for the next day. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break because I'm gonna go grab dinner.
Nice.
So everyone can take like
I really gotta pee.
yeah, everyone can take a nice 5-minute bathroom break, grab
Pee
some water.
break!
We'll be right back.
Have a gallon.
That feel when I literally rushed off to the bathroom right before he said pee break.
Aw. We're back.
Well,
Feels bad though.
It's just us now, wow.
I hope you guys enjoy the trail mix.
I did.
Trail
I didn't
mix,
get to
it's not
hear.
trail mix.
I didn't get to hear any of Lewis and Alyssa because I had to take a phone call.
Wow, look at you.
No, it's not one of those good phone calls.
What did you guys think I was gonna show Bison's character?
The photo of the person or something? I don't know.
Nope, I don't want to get into that.
No, I want to get into it. What did you think, Nick?
I don't know.
Nick was
What
like,
was in
I
that
don't know,
group?
maybe Swole's gonna drop his pants. You know?
Hey man, you never know. No, I was hoping it was gonna be something stupid, but not like fucking immature. He showed up pee. Like I was hoping it was gonna be something stupid though, you know.
I mean, technically, he did take out something that was kind of stupid with the trail mix,
Uh-huh.
but you know.
Pulls a
like
piece
an
of
after.
string.
Okay.
Pulls a piece of string out of his pocket. You see this? This is my first piece of string.
Yeah, like I was hoping for something like that. Like this is my most precious form of entertainment. It's just a string.
Oh my
Sits
God.
there, goes
Or he's
full,
gonna, like, talk- he's
newborn
gonna talk-
kitten mode, starts flicking it between his paws.
Yeah. See, that's what I was hoping for. So what did I miss with Lewis and Alyssa, if you don't mind me asking? If I can get like a quick rundown.
Ghost's final plans is to settle down as well.
Okay.
Foster thinks that's pretty boring.
Okay, naturally.
What was it? Just chatting about what they want to do. A little bit of Ghost's past. She's
Talked about
like,
why the mask is on.
Okay. Gotcha.
mafia ties and whatnot.
Oh,
Ghost
okay.
confirms to be tatted up more than Oster is.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing game breaking. What's it? Oster doesn't have a whole lot of lore. He's just traveling
I
for the heck of it.
Yeah, I just want a crew, man. Make my own crew.
That makes sense. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, you're good, Nick.
Alright, I have returned.
Welcome back.
Is everyone back?
5 cents.
No,
don't believe
I'm not
so.
back yet.
Okay.
Yeah, Lewis is also gone.
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
What did you
Lewis,
get?
weren't you supposed to get coffee?
Oh my god.
I got
That
pasta.
was later.
That's after D&D?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Y'all going out for like midnight coffee?
Ness is like having dinner with the family.
Okay.
You never, you know the Hispanic families where they talk for like
Yeah.
3 hours before
Yeah,
doing
no.
anything?
Oh, I understand all of that. It's just getting coffee at midnight thing is a little
Yeah.
hard to wrap my head around.
It's coffee at midnight.
Okay.
You just gotta
yeah,
stay
no.
awake on the drive back home. It's like an hour.
Right. I'm just surprised y'all have a coffee place that's good enough to get coffee.
I
At
just
midnight.
Starbucks. 24-hour Starbucks.
Oh, okay. That makes way more sense.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing.
Yep. It's the
Yeah, we
only
don't
one I
have
know
one
of.
here.
Okay, that makes. I thought it was like some like quaint little coffee joint, and I was like, damn, y'all got a quaint little coffee joint that stays up till midnight. That's fucking sick.
I wish. I'm not much of a coffee person. That's Ness's thing.
Gotcha.
I'm also not really a coffee person.
Really? Oh.
How do you know if you've never tried?
Stop.
You know, this is a very good point.
See?
No, Justin, no.
But how would I know if I never
Justin,
tried?
no.
How would he know if he's never tried?
Huh?
I'm just saying, decaf technically should be safer.
Maybe I picked my mom's
Yeah.
phone.
The nice theory crafting, bud.
God. Penumbra Range. Miscath Strand. Blight Shore. Tooth of Zahir. Yoros.
Polite, sure.
It's in tight.
I want to go to the Menagerie Coast. Menagerie Coast. Menagerie Coast. Menagerie Coast.
That'd be cool.
Menagerie's Coast is cool. I say that only because that's the major part of the Critical Role that I've been seeing so far is Menagerie
I am
Coast.
Oh,
back.
really?
I don't know if
Yeah.
you're back, but I am back. My
Yeah,
mom
he is.
called. That's why it took me a little bit.
You're good.
Good.
Hey, G, where are we about on this map?
So you guys had started. Hold on, let me zoom in.
We were like somewhere
on.
near the Silver Quill Ridge, weren't we?
Actually, I have another map that I can pull you guys on so you guys can see.
Huge.
Where's that one? Which one of these is it? Is it? Oh, it's this one. As I can see. Okay. Pulling.
You know what they should do? Critical Role should do for their next campaign. They should make a video about their session 0, or at least how he works his session 0s.
I think the only reason they do that is because they like to keep some aspect of the home game.
Yeah.
So as you guys can kind of see, you started up here. And
this one's got all the names. Got it.
Yeah, and you're about halfway-ish to Bladegarden, so you're probably coming up around this, area.
Oh, there's Bladegarden. Okay,
Yes.
that's not far.
So probably about like here.
Yeah, probably somewhere to there.
Please don't be mad. But my mom wants me to eat a little bit.
How long is that going to take?
Possibly like 10-15 minutes.
Oh.
That's fine.
Yeah.
If you guys want to like continue and just like have me just like drive in a cart unless something happens or unless something like is gonna happen soon, I don't mind you guys just like going on with RP and stuff.
Okay.
Alright, so I've talked to Oster, I've talked to Thea, I've talked to Solus. Gotta talk to Torin and Yahweh now. I gotta talk to the Dragonborn boys. Yeah.
So what is this the part where we're up and just chilling before we take off?
Yes.
Dragon boys. It's almost time for Dragon.
Oh no!
You're not gonna make that the theme song for one.
Dragon.
Unless we're playing
he can
instruments.
do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he absolutely can.
Unless we're playing instruments. That's my only clause.
What would it even be? The male strip club for dragons. That's what it is.
Draconic Mike.
Draconic Mike. Oh no.
Dragon.
Well, see, I was going based off the Dragon Tales.
Boy now.
It's almost time for Dragon Boys.
Jesus, I hate it.
Come along. Grab some ale.
I don't walk into your room and just start meowing.
I don't walk into your room and start meowing. Yeah, but you can.
No tail.
To pose my grandma's butt.
Do you mind? You came to me. Okay, good talk. We should do this again sometime.
So we can go ahead and start with the next day.
Yep.
So you guys gather your stuff together and prepare for your 4th day now out on the journey. I'm assuming, Ghost, you're going to go ahead and lead the perception check once again?
Yeah!
Okay.
Set it up front. Yeah!
Nice.
17. Alright, cool. You have a good day's watch looking around. Doesn't seem like there's much going on.
Oster, you're in for it. Guess what? There's nothing.
You just hear an audible groan from the back.
I have a question. Does anybody have like a cards? Like a card game or anything?
I believe Torin has chess.
I have Dragon Chest, and I don't know how to play. I've been trying to piece it together for the past 4 days.
Hang on. I have hey GD.
Mm-hmm.
I have this tool proficiency of just some gaming set. Can it be Dragon Chess?
Oh my god, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's just an absolute dragon chess master.
Wait, do I know the game at all?
Dragon chess?
Yeah.
Do you have any proficiencies with any sort of dice games?
Gaming sets.
No, fuck no.
Me
I
brain
like
no
that
work
Wizard of
good.
the Coast was just like, we
Okay.
need more games in our game. All right, well,
so there
what's a
is
mythical
mention
game?
of dragon chess.
Dragon
so Thea will
chess.
say, "Dragon chess? Oh, I'd love to play. Why didn't you mention you had a set sooner? I can teach you."
Ends
Oh.
up teaching him how to eat the pieces.
He was about
I
2
was
seconds
just-
from shoving one up his nose.
I was just using them to hit each other. I
Jesus Christ.
sitting here mashing pieces together like,
Playing Godzilla, or just like
Building a
Like-
tower out of pieces like
Feel the pieces making out with each other.
he's,
Little kissy noises.
he's reenacting the night he didn't get laid.
no. It's like in Entangled, like the one big angry guy with the two little unicorns.
Oh, absolutely.
you know, I think I've got this game under control. Continues building tower out of the piece.
Then why don't we play a game?
Mm-hmm.
I'm simply afraid that you would have no fun losing over and over.
Oh, I've had my fair share of wins and losses, but if you're that confident, then I'd love to test my skills.
GD, please make them have a roll off and have him fucking win. Because I'll die.
I mean, that comes down to if they actually want to play or not.
I'm still.
You know,
so
I'm
I've
comfortable
confirmed
in
I
my
don't know how to
ability.
play it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to say, like, Thea knows that he's well, probably knows. Can I do a roll for that?
Yeah, go
I
ahead and
feel
roll.
like she would be either smiling or smirking, and I don't know which one.
Go ahead
but
and
she's
roll,
definitely got some kind of smile on her face.
Go ahead and roll insight.
I'm very confident in my bullshit.
Oh, yeah, no, she very much gets that you're bullshitting
Oh,
everything.
hold on,
she's
give him a
got the
chance-
biggest
Give him a
fucking
chance to
smirk on
reroll.
her
Or
face.
give him a chance to roll against, you know?
Yeah, go ahead and roll the deception check for me,
Yeah,
Torn.
go ahead. Burp, a nat 20 and I'll blow you. I will
Get a
blow you.
nat-
I will
Nat 20,
fucking
nat
blow
20, nat 20, nat 20.
Well, I mean, it won't matter
Fine.
because it probably won't be higher than 25. Deception? Oh, it
Yeah.
could
Deception.
be exactly 25 if I get that.
Go, nat
Oh.
20, nat
It's not
20, nat
happening.
20.
you. Oh!
Oh, that's
So
You-
close.
You find that he's definitely difficult to read, but you know he's full of shit.
Please sit down. We'll have a round. Your bout.
Ghost is just gonna lean into the
A
back
game.
and be like,
Match?
huh.
A match. We'll play. We'll play.
A spar.
I will say, it's been some time since I've played, so I might be a little rusty.
Yeah.
Right.
You know me as well.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Both of you.
God, I hate
So, Thea, because you're proficient with this,
Hate it.
go ahead and roll.
Intelligence?
Yeah, it'll be intelligence, and then add your proficiency modifier to it. And Torin, you go ahead and just roll an intelligence check for me.
Don't ask me to do that. Don't make me do that.
Really quick, I'm gonna just like select Arcana as like proficient, and I'm gonna roll that, just so it'll add it for me because I am lazy.
That's fine.
Don't make me do that. Oh, that it sat on that 20 for a solid second.
Okay.
Mm.
You just got your ass beat.
It sat on that 20. I hate it.
I don't believe those in a second.
Yeah. So Thea starts moving the different pieces on the chess set, and you, Torin, start mimicking her movements, and very quickly find her just completely destroying you in this game.
Would I even know that? Because I have no idea how it's played.
Well, you would know by the fact that more of your pieces are leaving the board than her pieces are.
Yeah.
See, this
And
is
you
where true strategy comes into play.
yeah, you very quickly lose.
Shit.
You throw out an Uno reverse card.
Would you like to go again?
I feel like that's something that I should be saying. Like, best 2 out of 3.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be a shame to, watch you lose the next 2, but it's.
I'd
I'm
say I'd
afraid I
have
can't
money
take
on
this loss
Thea
long.
winning, but Thea's winning.
Can GD,
Yeah.
can I cheat?
Oh no! How can you? Hold on. How...
You okay?
Look at
You
that.
just
Remove pieces. That's.
Okay, so okay, hold on. Okay, so you guys want you
Oh my
want to try and
God.
play you want to try and play again, and then you also want to try and use sleight of hand to take pieces
Yes.
off of the board.
Yes.
Okay, so first things first,
Uh-huh.
both of you roll the same checks again if you're playing again.
In intelligence checks?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Okay. Hate it.
I hate it.
You may not
Maybe.
even need to cheat, but he doesn't know.
Um,
He doesn't know how this game works.
I don't know how this game works.
Torin, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
I hate it.
You asked to do this.
I know, and I am immediately.
My past
Yeah,
perception
past
is
just iron.
13.
Yeah.
I immediately regret this.
This time around, Torn seems to be making weird moves, and it starts to confuse you. And as you kind of like pause and look away for a half second to think about like what your next move should be, you notice as he takes one of your pieces off the board.
Torin, that's not how you play.
It's advanced rules. I'm sorry. I understand.
Torin.
Not everyone is
Torin.
as good as this game as they appear. And I just slowly put the piece back. It's fine. We'll play
Torin,
with
are
the
you
beginner's
trying to
rules.
cheat?
It's fine. Of course not. Of course not. Just starts to trail. Hey, look at that tree over there. It's mighty odd.
Yeah, as he says that, I put light on it. Put the light cantrip on it. Look at that, it's glowing.
Jesus.
Honestly, I don't. Can I say I let him win that one?
Sure. Absolutely.
All right. Well, not everyone can best the champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we still have one more game to go. It was best 2 out of 3, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Both of you go ahead and roll those checks again for me.
Oh no.
It's gonna be bad.
Hey!
Oh!
This game is much more even. You definitely get the sense that while Torin had absolutely no idea what he was doing in the beginning, he is beginning to learn. And you're somewhat impressed.
He's gonna get proficiency in fucking dragon chess.
Really, all I'm doing is just sitting here picking up pieces, putting them down somewhere else until they get taken off the board.
But you are able to beat him out with your superior dragon chess knowledge.
Well, it's impolite to not let a lady win. It's wonderful playing with you. Just quickly shuffle away.
What do you mean? We're in the cart!
Yeah,
We're
shuffle
driving!
off
You
to
can't
the
shuffle
He just like
side.
scoots his ass from one chair to like the chair on the other side. He just like gets up and scoots to the other side.
It's been an honor. And just puts the board away and immediately gets up and moves to the other side of the cart.
Alright.
I feel like at this point they would just kind of like be chuckling at Torin's antics.
Yes. And the rest of your day, unless you guys want to sit down and talk
I assume
about
that
anything.
took forever. Chess takes forever.
Yeah, it was quite the
Spectacle.
quite the spectacle.
A lot closer than we'd like to admit.
So, you guys are able to find camp for the night. Who wants to start up with first watch for today?
Fuck it, I will take first watch.
All right, who's joining Thea on first watch?
I'm always down to throw the order around. If you have.
Do it.
Okay.
No cap.
So Yahweh will join Thea. Both of you go ahead and roll perception checks for me.
Yup.
Perception. Okay.
18.
Perception. Did it go through?
13. Okay. You guys' night's watch starts. You're in this kind of a small, slightly wooded area. You've managed to set up a fire for you guys yourselves. Everything seems rather peaceful. Nothing particular of note until Thea, you kind of, while looking around and keeping watch, start to notice something from above. And as you kind of look up at the night's sky, and you can see the sprawling mass of stars above you, and Exandria's two different moons, the one brighter white moon and the smaller kind of dimly lit red one in the back. You start to notice small little beams of light start to shoot across the sky.
Cute.
Like shooting stars, or like
Yeah, like shooting stars.
Please say shooting star. Okay, thank God.
Okay, I thought we were gonna have to like start tussling, and I'm just like,
Alright, yeah. I ain't got nothing in my fucking inventory for fucking missiles.
Yeah, no, you guys start to see the beginnings of a almost like a meteor shower, basically.
Oh, so I see this too then?
Yeah, I'm assuming Thea points it out.
I'll point it out. I'll point it out.
Oh, okay. Alright,
Like,
so
oh, would you look at that?
I stare at it, and I look, and I'm like,
it's
it's beautiful. And then like after like 15 seconds, what am I looking at?
They will then point out the specific, like, if you look here, like this.
Right,
and
no, but
actually point it out to him if it's.
What is that?
You've never seen shooting stars before?
I don't think so. I don't look at the sky much, if I'm being honest with you.
I look at
You're asleep.
Yahweh.
You're asleep.
You're asleep.
Yeah, we're on watches.
GD said you sleep.
I did ask.
Oh,
what's
you're
happening?
back.
And then no one answered.
Oh, you're back. I didn't
Well,
hear you.
they were talking at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
I didn't hear you ask. I apologize.
We have
So yeah, that begs the question, what am I looking at?
Shooting stars. It's, well, I'm not exactly sure why it happens or how it does, but it's kind of like, you know what? No, I got nothing. It's pretty.
Okay.
Thanks, Thea.
After some time passes, out of both looking at the shooting stars, Yahweh's gonna look over at you. He's gonna be like, so, and he like adjusts his voice. I feel like I understand most of the people that we're traveling with, and forgive me if this seems rude, but I don't I don't understand you.
What do you mean?
Well, like I don't. Tell me about you. Help me understand you a little bit more.
I'ma do. Can I do an insight check to see like what he's trying to get at?
Sure.
Where's my insight? There's my insight. Aha!
Okay, so now do I just
Show
tell you
me
what
your
he's trying to?
ulterior motives.
He's trying to understand why you're here or what you're fighting for.
What, Justin? I hear you laughing.
Huh?
I hear you
He-
laughing.
But yeah,
In
Yahweh's
the fourth wall.
Yahweh's
Oh, I see.
telling you like what Nick says. He's just trying to essentially
Yeah,
kind of
like-
learn about you.
Well, I mean, I'm not very good at just talking about myself. Is there something specific you'd like to know?
And he like thinks for a minute, and he like, I'm not really good at asking people these types of questions.
Tell you what, you ask me a question. If it's a bad question, I'll let you know and we'll move on. And we won't talk about it again.
Okay, well,
But if
I
it's a
feel
good
like
question,
bad questions are kind of a loaded.
I'll answer it.
Okay, sure. Who do you care about most in your life?
Probably my mom and my mother.
Okay. Why are you on this adventure?
It's a mixture of things. It's kind of hoping I might get lucky and end up meeting my father. Not really expecting much from that. I have but a vague description of him, sort of. It's just could be anybody I meet. I could have met him already and not even realized that it was him. But also I kind of want to make my mom proud.
Okay. What do you like most about yourself?
Oh, now that's a tough one.
Bad question? Oh, okay.
No, that's a tough one. It's I guess if I had to say something, my willingness to help somebody else. I'm pretty much always interested in helping somebody. I have just a kind of attitude that makes it I can't pass up someone in need, I guess. And I've always just sort of had this very caring nature.
Fair enough. Well, I won't be overbearing with questions tonight. It's you really in the metalhead that I just don't fully understand, and
You mean Ghost?
yeah,
Ghost is definitely a mysterious one.
yeah.
I don't fully understand the reservations either, but again, it's not really my place to try and force them out of them. Like, everybody has a reason for something.
Everybody has something to fight for.
Exactly.
Fair enough. So, like, do you think it's like an actual star that's just like hurling across, like?
The shooting star? It's
Yeah,
I think it's something like that. It's
like, is it like a magic trick?
I don't think it's magic. I think it's just sort of a bit of a natural occurring phenomenon.
Okay. Sorry, just hard to process the unknown sometimes.
God, if Oster was awake, he'd be in the background and be like, "Hey, you should try counting stars. I heard it's popular in that one republic."
Yeah. I hate you. It took me a second. I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" Oh. Here's shit
Not
have been
entirely sure what causes them, like I've mentioned before, but
Okay.
I know
yeah,
it's definitely not a common thing.
No. Okay. Well, sometimes you think you understand the world, and then you hear of something called the shooting star, and it just kind of throws you back into reality, you know?
I guess.
Also, can you? Okay, so can you teach me how to play chess?
Dragon chess?
Yeah. I feel like it's a little embarrassing, and he composed himself. I feel like it's a little embarrassing that I don't know dragon chess.
I wouldn't say it's embarrassing. I mean, it's a game like anything else. Some games are just a little more difficult to learn, I guess, or they're a little more uncommon. But certainly, if you'd like to learn how to play, I'd be happy to teach you.
You think I can steal the board from Torin? And I'm looking towards Torin's direction. You think I could steal it? Like another time,
Or
you probably been
ask him to borrow the set.
Yeah, actually that does make that does make more sense now that you we'll get to it another night.
I definitely don't think that now would be the time to
Yeah.
try and learn dragon chess. It's not. I'd say I wouldn't call it a difficult game once you get to learn it, but it can be very involved, I would say.
Right. Okay.
And I feel like it's best to just sort of keep our eyes on the lookout right now.
Oh, right. Oh, we were doing lookout, right? And then he's just gonna go back to doing his job.
Thea will let out a small kind of sigh, not like a very exasperated, just sort of like, oh, okay. kind of thing. Again, not super noticeable, but if you're paying somewhat of attention, then it'll be.
Yeah. I got you. And your guys' watch comes to a close. Who would like to take second watch?
Go.
That was the first watch.
That was first
Yeah,
watch.
it was
yes.
first watch.
Oh.
Second watch gang.
For the night.
Second watch game.
Your
second
fourth
watch game.
your fourth day of travel went without any issues.
Second watch
I haven't
gang.
paired up with who yet.
Me and Torin haven't, and then me and Yahweh, and I don't know who.
No,
you.
I was gonna say, what do you mean? Like Yahweh just did a watch with me.
No, yeah. He just meant who hasn't been role played with the other person sort of thing
I
yet.
don't be honest. I don't remember who I have and haven't done it with.
You've talked to Thea. You've talked to me. I don't think you've talked to Oster. I don't think you've really talked to Torin.
Correct.
And I don't think you've talked to Yahweh much either. So anyway, second watch. Me and Torin. Let's go.
Second watch gang.
Okay, so both of you two roll perception checks for me.
We're gonna get murdered.
I got a 17.
No, 17's not bad.
18.
See, we're
18's
fine.
Not bad.
17 and 18. All right. You guys get to see at this point that the meteor shower that had started earlier is now kind of in full force.
I'd say Thea would probably mention it, be like, "Hey, y'all should pay attention to the skies. It's been pretty lit." Not in those words, of course, but
Oh, it's been lit.
I hate it here.
I hate it here.
Yeah, so you guys
I said not in those words.
get
You
to
would use
see
better
this
words than that.
this meteor shower kind of in full force. As for the kind of majority of your watch, you're just seeing lots and lots of streaks across the sky.
Hey, Torin,
Yeah.
can you close your eyes for a second?
That. Oh. Okay.
You hear Ghost like get up and stand behind you,
Already hate it. Okay.
but then you hear the sound of metal clanking, and Ghost is looking up at the night sky without her helmet. And then after a bit, you hear it go back on, and then they come and sit back down.
Alright, you can open them again.
Okay. So, real quick question for you, GD.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to use something that recharges on a long rest,
Yeah.
would it recharge at the end of tonight?
Yes.
If I used it now, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to use my my performance of creation.
Okay.
Just whisper a couple notes into my hand and create a small, almost like handheld telescope of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I'll pass that over to Ghost and be like, here, maybe it'd be better with this.
Appreciate it.
And then I'll go back to closing my eyes so you can get another chance to look at it again.
Just kind of like chuckles a bit, and the metal once again comes off. Looks at everybody's faces as everyone's like kind of sleeping and actually taking in what everyone really looks like before looking up at the night sky again. You can't see much between with that helmet, and puts it back on.
Yeah, I would
And
imagine not.
Slowly puts it, the little spyglass, back into your hands.
Are you
Thank
done?
you. For now. I appreciate it.
So if you don't mind me asking, why are you hiding under that helmet?
I don't need you all knowing what I look like. I don't need anyone knowing what I look like.
Is it really that bad?
It could be. I
Oh.
could be hideous under this. I definitely am missing like half my face.
That sounds oddly terrifying,
No,
actually.
definitely. I also have like 3 eyes.
Can pick out. Just, you know what? No, he's gonna take you for your word, and he's gonna be like, "Well, you know." Which did you use to look to the sky?
All of them. Jokes aside. It's just not something I'm willing to risk.
That's understandable. We all have things to hide. Things we're not proud of, and
That's for sure.
reasons to be ashamed.
Yeah. And I have my fair share.
Well, living out on the sea, you get used to not hiding your shame to anyone. You drink it away.
I've
Move on to
noticed.
the next town.
Are you alright?
You know, since I left my ship, I've wanted to explore, see the world until I grew old. Now I'm not quite so sure. There's always a part of me that's not gonna want to stay in one place.
Well, the world has its evils, but it also has its beauty.
And just kind of glances up at the sky.
When you find the place you want to be, you'll stay.
See, that's the problem. It's not in my nature. Which I'm trying to correct that.
It's not something to be corrected. If that traveling is what you seek out, so be it. I know some people that have always been on the road. Others sit and stay, but it doesn't work for everyone. And as long as you have companions by your side, it's not that lonely.
You're right. She's just gonna pull out like a little ration box and start digging into something in there. A little midnight snack never hurt anyone.
Guess you're right.
I'm gonna pass whatever's left over to the ghost, and I'll
Kind of waves a hand. No thanks.
oh,
I've risked
Looking
you
at-
seeing my ugly mug already, so
looking at the at the helmet. Oh, right. I don't have a straw.
eating food isn't something I particularly like to do out of a straw either.
Was a joke.
Really.
No.
Unless there's anything else
No,
important you wanted to say.
That's about it.
Alright, the rest of your guys' watch goes relatively uneventful. And we come to the last watch of the night, which is... Who was on the last watch? Solus and Oster.
Can I just say that I really like the music that's going on with like the nighttime watches?
Thank you.
It's good.
Solus and Oster, if I can have both of you guys go ahead and roll perception checks for me.
Alrighty.
Oh no. Okay.
That's really close.
Okay.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Oster's very focused on something else.
Please be kind.
Please be kind. He
What?
said.
The late night starts turning into early morning as you start to see kind of the pale colors of the sun rising across the sky. The last of the meteor shower that has run through the majority of the night is starting to come to an end. Solus, you're seeing it start to kind of slow down into nothing. You're sitting across this campfire from Oster, kind of watching over his back flank as he watches over yours. And he seems fairly distracted. And it isn't until right about now, as you hear a twig snap behind you, that you kind of jump to attention and you turn around, and there are 4 brutish orcs carrying large great axes standing behind you.
Okay, nobody move, and they won't notice you.
I take
Booty, 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 booty.
What kind?
Jesus.
Tall women with the big ones.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take out my shield and sword.
Mm-hmm.
Take a step forward, like Who are you?
You hear one of them or you see one of them look across to their companions and just kind of like tighten their grip on the great axes that they have. And you just hear this kind of guttural talk for now. And I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative as we move on to a new map.
Oh,
Wow.
we just get straight up attacked in our sleep. How dare they?
Yeah. Oster's poor perception check.
Woo! Let's go!
I'm
Throw
gonna
us
say
all
that's a
up.
tent.
Yeah, because we have tents, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Solus's
I'm
hitbox.
Wait, so I have to click on my token to...
You guys
So
can see
fucking
this map,
yes.
correct?
I can
Yeah.
see the map, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
see myself?
Yeah,
You have
you
to turn
gotta
yourself
pull
on.
yourself on.
I'm
Where do
gonna
I
say
pull
I'm
myself from
here.
again?
Okay.
In
And
tent.
Lewis, if you want to say you're here, I think that
Do
would
I
make the
just
most
do
sense.
that?
Yeah.
Oh god, why am I so big?
Where do I pull
Where?
myself from?
you're
Thank you.
pulling yourself from your character sheet.
So here's other tent. Because they're like only this big.
I don't think that's where it should be.
No, just I'll move it somewhere. It's just
Oh,
I need
okay.
a square.
I'm not
Put them like here and
Like
here.
on your
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So like from if you open up your character sheet page on your bio and info tab, you pull on the
Right.
picture and drag it onto the map.
Oh.
Are we doing tents by watch order? Is that how that works?
No, I mean me and Thea probably would have.
Alright, give me
In
one
the
sec.
same
My
tab,
mouse is being
then-
fritzy.
Sorry, get out of here, Torin.
No, I was here first.
Beep beep.
Lewis?
My thing is not working. Forgive me.
Let me see. I can probably pull you on.
I can pull them on. Done.
There we go. Works.
Ah, can't drag it.
Yeah, his token isn't set up, by the way.
Yeah, of course it's not. It's fine.
Wait.
Okay, so where am I?
You are in that tent. What? Why the fuck?
Yeah, wait, we set up Oster's.
Yeah, I
that's
put
so
it.
bad.
Whatever. I hate it here.
Hold on.
A Roll20 doesn't like me as a DM.
It really doesn't like you when it comes to the tokens. It really, really doesn't, GD.
I don't know why it doesn't.
What map are we on? We're over here. Let
Right,
me
so I
see if I
click-
can
I
set
click
GD,
it
have
on
you
my-
tried calling it a bitch?
Tried
I
calling-
have not. You know,
I've tried
that's-
turning it on and off again.
That is not something I have tried.
Take it to dinner first.
Yeah. Alright, hold on. Everything's loading in because I'm in DM mode.
I did took a step forward. So I'll be here.
Yes.
Poor dead PCs. Yeah, Oster. Here we go. Edit. Yeah, what the heck? Okay.
Oh, big
Holy
God.
shit, Oster's huge!
Oh, my boss. I'm the boss, guys.
He's a fucking raid boss!
Hold on. HP.
Initiative. There's...
Why is this not working?
I don't know. I was having that same issue earlier. Oster, go
Roll
ahead
20,
and
what's your deal?
roll your initiative again because I deleted your token, so it deleted off the order. But we'll keep the 15.
Okay. Let's see.
What if
He
it's
has night
higher?
vision now because of
Goggles.
the goggles.
What if it's higher?
Googles.
Oh, I can't click on the token.
You can't click
Yeah.
on the token.
The tokens are being very odd right now.
Hold on. Controlled by. Save settings. Can you click on it now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So do that again.
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to set up the HP and junk, and it's just not having it.
Roll it for. Okay, there you go. Thank you. And we'll switch that to
Alright,
15.
You're just gonna have to
One,
like
two,
manually put in the
Oop.
HP and the AC, Lewis, in the red and green box, because at the moment it's just not working.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. Who hasn't rolled initiative? Oh, Ghost.
Yeah,
rolled
I have to
shit.
put myself back on rejoin as player. You do not have 26 ace.
Oh, that's. I thought.
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
it's
It's whatever works for you. I just put the
AC first.
yeah.
Alright.
Alright, hold on, let me get my roll 20 while you being a bitch.
You bitch.
Full blown bitch. Alright, initiative.
Turn back to 15 GD.
Okay.
I have a modifier.
It was your first roll was a 15.
Yeah, and I have a 2 modifier for it.
It's counted
It
in.
doesn't auto add my charisma
Oh, it doesn't auto add your charisma. Oh.
because it's optional. I can choose to add it or not. I don't know why.
I mean, I guess there's some situations where they're like, man, maybe you don't want to go first.
Yeah, maybe you want to.
You see 4 brutish men standing in front of you. You're like, no, you know what? I'm good here.
I'm
gonna let them
wait,
go with me.
We in the rogue community will pass and let the barbarians have first turn.
All right. So
Encourage
top of the order, the first big orcish-looking man, the one who spoke before, is going to come. Let's see.
Oh yeah, the one that spoke Hebrew.
That
Shut
was
up.
Yiddish.
I hate you. Oh yeah, he's more than enough for him. He's gonna run all the way up on Solus. And he will go ahead and swing at you with his great axe.
Perfect.
That's a little scary.
He did not roll well, so it's mostly fine. That is a 14, which I'm pretty sure doesn't hit you.
Nope.
Alright. Next up is this guy, who is also can just barely make it to you. So comes all the way up to you and is going to swing on you with his great axe.
Yep.
Wow. Alright, cool. He also rolled real shittily, so he misses as well. Both of those did that at advantage, by the way, and both of those got fucked. So,
I
cool.
just want to say, at this stage, he's just blocking it and just looking down at them
Yeah.
with like a smile.
Torrance technically got surprise status, so I think you would just
Yeah.
skip him.
Torin has surprise status. Oster, you are awake and you see Solus get run up on by these 2 large great axe bearing orcs. What do you do?
As they do nothing.
Yes,
All
they
right.
swing very recklessly to try and hit.
Gonna move up here.
Do
Okay.
you not want to wake the other?
Gonna attack this one with
Nah,
raging.
no waking us up.
Okay,
We all
go
get
ahead.
surprised.
Go ahead and roll your attack at advantage.
Actually, no, I think we know we're going to take care of this.
Advantage. Let me read brackish real quick. No other creatures. I see. That's fine. So we're gonna attack that. Rapier on advantage.
25. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 25 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
For, what is that? 13 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Cool.
Distance. So that's 20. Okay. So then I will just do my patented disendash.
Yes.
You're very smelly, sir.
You talking
And then
shit as you're leaving?
Up back. Hey, Ghost, what's up?
Oh,
Are
are you
you-
waking me?
Are you popping into the tent to yell at them to wake up?
Yeah.
just kind of just walked into a
Wake
tent.
up, what other attack?
Next up is this guy who's going to, let's see. He's pretty decently far away. But can still get up.
Still going for solos, baby.
Hey, you know what?
Come at me.
Oh, it's fine.
Big
He's
beast.
gonna
Scary
come
lion
up to
man.
here. Yeah, scary tall lion man.
So who's awake right now?
Me and Thea, I think now.
Yeah.
All right.
He's gonna go ahead and roll to hit at you.
I am on my next turn.
That is better. Does an 18 hit your AC, Justin?
Just barely.
Just barely, yeah. Okay. So you will take
74 damage.
12 slashing damage.
Yeah, it's about to hurt.
Next up would be Yahweh if he was awake, but he is not currently. Ghost, you just been woken up by Oster bursting into your tent and yelling that you're under attack.
You gotta tell me, what do I see? I see them in PJs? Is Ghost wearing some hard
No,
boxer
I'm-
briefs?
Absolutely no.
Ghost has a nighttime helmet.
It's got a little sleep cap on and everything. Nah, just normal, wearing basically what you saw them in when they went
Yes.
went to sleep. Anyway, oh, well, talk about that excitement, huh? And then gets up,
That's what I live for.
takes out my grabs my bow
Mm-hmm.
from the ground, peeks out, gets a load out, what's going on, and immediately loads fire onto this guy.
Okay. So go ahead and roll to hit and roll with advantage.
That's not the one I'm supposed to hold up. Short bow. 20.
20
Dirty
definitely 20 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
14.
Will I get my Whales of the Grave back? Because it comes after a long rest after this, or nah?
Yes.
Okay, I'll use this then.
Okay.
And move that sneak attack also to the one next to it.
Okay.
As basically this black mass of energy escapes the wound of the one that I hit with the bow and causes the other one to scream in agony.
Fantastic. Next up is the last orc as he...
Bonus action hide! Anyway.
Yes. Comes running up to also surround Solus. And is going to roll to hit you.
Big angry lion man.
Big angry lion man. That is
I've
a
seen a video like this
22.
22?
Which, yeah, 22 to hit, which definitely does.
Yeah.
Also matters.
For...
There's that.
Yeah, you are very stealthy.
Ignore the nat 20, but...
4 slashing damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one did not roll as well on the damage.
It's my turn now, right?
It is indeed your
beat
turn.
the
What would you
shit
like
out
to
of
do?
First of all, Solus is gonna put Shield of Faith on himself, which looks like a array of like electricity just around his body,
Mm-hmm.
Thundercats.
and huh? Oh my
What?
god, I hate you. As I look at this one here, I strike
Which one are you hitting?
the one in front of me.
Bottom.
The one in front of you. Okay.
23.
Yeah, 23 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And as, like, of course, like, yeah, I'm gonna use Divine Smite, by the way.
Okay. Jesus.
Nice.
That's
That's a 26.
26,
Oh,
yeah.
26. Sorry, 26.
You see this large... You cut square across this orc's chest as you see, like, blood start to drip out, and then a burst of bright white light, and he just starts bleeding profusely. He looks very hurt. And that's...
To end it, I just want to look at, like, the other guys,
Mhm.
one by one for a second. Your choice.
All right. Thea, you've been woken up by Oster.
Oh, good. Where we're gonna probably do something.
Mhm.
So I probably can't move very far because I'm assuming like I have to get up from prone essentially
Mhm.
and use
Yeah.
half my movement, so I can move 15 feet.
Correct.
Yep.
So we'll go 1, 2. Oh, hang on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Well, no, we'll just do the 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 3. There we go. 1, 2,
Alright.
3. We'll go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on this guy, right there.
Okay.
Um,
Go ahead.
that should be in range, right?
Yes, you are in
120
range.
feet. Okay.
And let's see. Yeah, and go ahead and roll that at
Bleh.
advantage.
Nice.
Never mind.
I mean,
Well,
I'll
you
roll
can.
it again.
Yeah, roll it
Good
again
again.
just to
Nat
see if she
20.
get a 20.
Nope.
No, but the 22 does hit, so go ahead and roll damage on that.
Oh, level 1.
Or 17 range. Jesus Christ, you
guy.
rolled really good.
Right there.
Yes. Alright, so you take 17 damage as a burst of radiant energy flies from your palm and smacks him square in the chest, and you see him start to glow lightly. Next up is this guy who... Yeah... He's gonna stay swinging on Solus. Once again, another swing on Solus. With your new Shield of Faith, what is your AC?
20.
20. Okay, yeah, so that doesn't hit. Next up is the guy directly below you, who is bleeding profusely and very angry, and is just going to continue to swing at you.
Okay.
I should have gone for that one. Could have killed him, but
Yeah.
That is a 20 to hit,
That's fine.
so that just barely hits you.
Ooh, okay.
And
Really angry.
you take 15 slashing damage.
Okay.
Alright. Torin, you are hearing a lot of sounds of fighting going
This is
on.
bullshit. I want to throw out this is some bullshit.
Anyway,
You are woken up by
we
this.
heavy sleepers.
Yeah, you're woken up by the sounds of heavy fighting going on outside of your tent. What do you do?
You're such a fool. I'm gonna call you.
Sort of gonna wake up and nudge nudge Yahweh and be like, hey, you hearing that?
Hear what?
All right then. I take it my movement is halved, right? Not that it
Yeah.
really matters because it's
You're in range.
literally, yeah, it's right here. Yeah, so we're gonna first things first, we're gonna move out of the tent. Take a
Okay.
look at what's going on. Realize that everybody is attacking this poor lion man.
Yes.
I am the tank for a reason.
I think that
You're
guy
not
on
the
the
only
right,
one
like,
though, dickhead.
attacks against him get advantage because of
It's just the first one.
thing. Yeah, the first until my next turn, I think it is.
I am pretty badly hurt though. Just let that be known.
Goddamn right you are.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, you look across, you see all of these orcs with great axes surrounding Solus, and Solus is bleeding pretty hard right now.
He's putting up the biggest fight though. You go, Solus!
I see. Well, first
You're
things
cool as
first.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna cast healing, or well, shit. Yeah, you know, we'll
I'll be able to heal him next turn too. I just did not have the movement to do so previously. But also, if we double up on healing, we can make sure he's staying good and tanky.
This is true. Yeah, so we'll cast healing word onto Solus as my bonus action.
Alrighty.
So I'm gonna go ahead and what I guess. I'll go ahead and cast it at the second level too.
Okay.
Make sure you guys stay safe.
Yeah. So that, but so yeah, we're casting it at the second level. You get healed 7.
7.
Or well, is that 7 plus 2 or is that just adding? No, that's
Did-
7 plus 2, right?
Did you cast it at the higher level? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then
Yeah.
you heal 9.
Yeah. So you heal 9.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm going to take out my.
Oh,
Where is it at? There it is.
my fucking spleen.
I'm gonna take out my fucking spleen. No, I'm gonna take out my hand crossbow and fire it at. Which one was bleeding profusely?
The one
one right in front of
directly in,
Solus.
in front of Solus.
One directly in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Curve the arrow. Curve the arrow.
We're gonna curve that arrow.
Curve the arrow.
Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna fire directly at the one directly in front of us.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
Yeah. Is this one? $19.
19 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool. Yeah. 5.
All right. He takes 5 points of damage as this small crossbow bolt flies out of your hand crossbow and kind of hits him in the chest. Next, Oster.
Alrighty. Let's see. Get distance real quick. 25, easy. Okay. Now burst out here.
Question: why does he have the marker on him, real quick again?
Advantage against
okay.
him for I think one attack.
Hell
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Those
flanking. Flanking.
Hell
Yes,
Flanking.
you have all kinds of advantage.
Flanking.
So,
Honestly, wherever you guys are, you guys get flanking because of me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna just attack him with a rapier with a quadruple advantage.
Can we get quadruple
No,
advantage?
it only
You can
counts
attack
as
a
it
different
only
one,
counts
so
as
Solus
one.
can get advantage.
Shh,
If you
that's
can
fine.
reach a different one, you could attack a different one, and then Solus could also get advantage on him. You already have advantage.
Who goes next, though? Which one?
Uh,
Which one is the next one?
You're not 100%
one-
sure.
To the
Yeah,
le-
that's like
yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad GD beat Justin.
Let me see. Look at the distance one
Wow.
more time.
For the sake of it, this is all happening at once, so.
This
Yeah.
is all happening within a 6-second turn.
30. Oh, that's still 30. Okay.
Your Excellency, sir.
Sure. No, actually, no, I don't get advantage to that one. It's fine. I'll just attack this one.
Okay.
Rapier, let's go.
24 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage
Okay.
for 20 points of piercing damage. Hell yeah, you do.
Attack, so nice.
Let's go. Let's go.
This one is starting to look pretty rough.
Dang, only starting. That's how it goes.
And I assume you dash backwards.
Yeah. Sir, you're also very bad at dancing. Back in the tent.
He pops back.
Why do
Next
you guys
up
keep going back in the tent?
is this
Yeah,
one,
rotating.
who's gonna move up
Oh.
to come hit Torin.
Oh.
I don't want to die.
Aw.
That is a 24 to hit.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
my god.
That hits.
Okay.
Roll a 1 for damage. Roll a 1 for damage.
That's like one off of a nat 20 almost.
You take 6 points of slashing damage.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
that's not
okay.
bad.
That's not
Oh,
bad.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Yahweh, you have been woken up by Torin asking if you hear the sounds, and now you are definitely hearing the sounds of
Me getting slashed.
Those sounds. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Why didn't we say so?
the sounds of battle.
And you're gonna hear the maniacal laughter of a maniac coming from the tent as I rage.
Yeah.
If you go here, you get advantage.
Okay, but how do I have to leave the tent?
You can come out here and then move here.
I get advantage if I'm right there?
Well,
Because
you
of
will.
flanking.
Yeah, because
You're
flanking.
flanking.
Oh, okay. Then we'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to navigate this website.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. What the fuck is going on? Okay.
Grab your token and
There we
pull it
go.
to. There you go. Good job, buddy.
Oh, somebody was fucking drawing it out, and I thought I was doing it. All right, fuck you.
Go ahead. Yeah, I assume you take out your great sword.
Absolutely. The
All
one and
right.
only. Oh, reliable.
Enough with the drawing.
I'm
Go
in a
ahead.
heart.
And I'm gonna roll to. I just click on greatsword, right?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't put advantage.
Go ahead. So go ahead and roll it again.
Come
Did
on,
you get
nat
that
20.
net 20?
Fuck you.
An 18 does hit though, so go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
As you do 14 points of slashing damage.
That's pretty
Noise.
solid.
Who's drawing?
I'm trying to move the thing.
Ghost.
Popping my head out.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just gonna bebop this guy right here.
Okay.
He's the first one I see, so we're gonna another arrow.
And you can roll at advantage.
Yep, because that was hidden. So no, just did 23, but another 23. So either way,
Yeah, 23 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
it's trying to load. There you go.
For 13
Nice.
points.
Nice.
And then what's Solus' state here? He's still looking real beat up.
He's a little bit, just a little bit.
This one's starting to look pretty rough now.
Okay, well,
He's still not dead.
Nope.
Great.
we're just gonna, instead of going back in the tent to not be able to see what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna go hide behind this tree instead. We're gonna go rush around,
Okay.
and I will bonus action hide.
Alright. Roll a stealth check for me.
Ah,
Okay.
Hey,
You think you're fairly hidden.
you think?
yeah.
Next
How to keep you
one
players on your
is
toes.
I know I know.
this one, who is gonna leave you, Solus, and is gonna run up to Thea.
Aw,
I
fuck
get-
me.
No, I get hit,
Opportunity.
right?
Yes, you do get an opportunity attack if you want to take it.
I do. Why would
If-
I
if
not?
he
This
does,
is
yes.
why
Hey,
I'm
you never
in the
know.
tent.
An 11, unfortunately, does
Fuck me.
not hit.
Oh, dang.
This
I
one
wanna
runs
take it
up
then.
on you, Thea, after you've blasted it with some magic and tries to bring down its great axe on you.
Oh no, please leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
That
Please
was a
leave me alone.
23 to hit.
Well, I'm okay.
Okay.
And you take 6 slashing damage.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Luckily, the damage
Okay.
is shit.
Yeah, they're rolling really bad on a d12.
Good.
Solus.
Okay. I'm gonna just hit the guy in front of me again.
Alrighty. And you can roll with advantage.
Wait. It's the last thing real quick. Okay.
16 hits.
11 again. 16? Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just hit him normally.
Okay. So without the divine smite.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So, it's just 6. Sorry. I meant to keep
okay.
the fighting style on, but I kept Divine Smite on instead.
Yes.
So the 6.
The 6. Okay, cool. Yeah. This one in front of you looks to be on, like, its last legs. It's looking woozy, like it's about to pass out.
Okay. One last thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn to this guy
Mm-hmm.
and use Daunting Roar.
Okay. And that's a wisdom saving throw?
It's the Wisdom save, and the DC is 14.
He fails.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So he is very scared
Scarred.
of you.
Big kitty cat go roar.
Thea, you have a large orc in front of you.
Well, I was gonna try and heal Solus, but I guess I have a bigger problem in front of me.
Mhm.
cool. This is a bonus action, so I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Fantastic. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage as this, you said it was a big sword, right?
It's kind of like a sword thing. I sketched it out, but like I didn't actually do anything with it. I need to actually do that. But yeah, it's kind of like a sword, and then like along, like bladed on one side, but then along the back side, like coming from the hilt, there's sort of like feathers that go over, like, or like feathered like metal things that go over the back of like the non-bladed sword. You know, it's all just sort of probably like that similar colors to armor, like the dark sort of like whatever my armor's made of. I wanted to say steel or whatever. That's a good weapon for a good metal for swords.
Yeah, you see this sword that she described appear falling out of the sky and stabbing directly into the like shoulder of this orc before pulling itself out and landing next to it for 12 damage. Hell yeah.
And then because that was my bonus action, right?
Yes.
We're going to go mace.
That definitely hits.
Weapon.
So go ahead and roll damage for your mace.
Oh, max damage. Let's go.
Hell
Bitch,
yeah.
get out of my face. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
You,
leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Yeah, you take your mace after watching your sword fall from the sky, hitting this thing in the chest, and then popping out next to it. And as it looks at you, kind of dazed, wondering where that sword came from, you swing your mace upward and clip him in the fucking temple as he falls over dead.
Good. Leave me alone.
Next up.
I'm gonna. Okay, I was gonna take my movement.
Oh yeah, you can move too.
Actually, you know what? If the other ones are gonna leave me, no, I'll stay. I'll stay put.
Okay.
I think.
Next up is the
I'll
one
stay put.
who is afraid, but he's still in range of you, and he's still going to try and hit you.
Doesn't he have to move away from Solus?
He doesn't.
If he's feared.
No, I believe like he doesn't have to.
No,
Move.
not for fear. No.
Yeah, he
just
doesn't
has
have to.
advantage.
Yeah, he would have disadvantage if he wasn't also attacking recklessly.
Oh, okay. So he's just normal then.
Yeah, but that's fine because that's an 11, which is going to miss. And then the one directly under Solus is
Got me?
also.
Huh? Wait,
What?
he tried to attack me just now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
He used reckless attack.
Yeah.
Use reckless attack to cancel out the disadvantage.
Yeah.
The one under you, directly below you, is also swinging recklessly at you, but is completely unable to hit the great axe, just bouncing off of your shield and chain armor. Torin, you have a person directly in front of you, looking tall
That I
and
do.
scary.
Uh-huh.
What do you do?
Well. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
May have taken a few seconds to register that I've just been slashed with an axe, but let's see. Yeah, actually. Huh.
I'm gonna be right back. 'Cause it's not my turn. I just went and turned battle.
What
I just got to
is
pee. I'll be right back.
this?
Go, go, go.
What is this? I think that's considered an action. If I use my breath weapon, that's my action, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well. That's, no, you know, we're not gonna do that. Never mind. I take it all back.
What you doing, Torin?
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna cast Shatter.
Okay.
And we're gonna do it about right here, I believe. Oh, hold on, let me ping it. Right here, I believe. Because that's what? 10-foot sphere, so it's here, here, not here, here, there. So yeah, it'll hit
Okay.
these two.
So you hit those two. Okay, and that's shatters a. Is it a con save?
Yeah, shatter is a Constitution save.
Okay. So what's your?
It's gonna be a 14.
It doesn't matter. Both of them absolutely fail.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll
Beautiful.
damage as they take full damage from this.
Yeah. Boop.
16 thunder damage.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Let's see. Yeah, that's it.
Fantastic. The one in front of you is starting to look kind of rough.
Also, as my bonus action,
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and toss my Bardic Inspiration over at yeah, Oster goes next. Let's pass it to Oster.
Okay. So you pass your bardic inspiration to Oster. Oster, you
Yeah.
are up.
Okay.
Get back out here and fight, damn it. There's your words of inspiration.
Let's see. 2 to 2, so those are those. Okay.
I like how they can just never get opportunity attacks on you ever.
It's absolutely annoying.
It's amazing.
I believe what you mean.
It's
It's
great.
perfect. It's perfect.
And we'll find a way to hit through that eventually.
Hit through it? Probably not. Hit me outside of it? Yeah. Okay, so I'll move here.
Hey, why there?
So I can
Why not?
get the flanking on the one behind me.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hit
So
the
you-
crap out of him.
You also get the mode of potential for Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll
Okay.
your attack at advantage.
Mm-hmm. Rapier.
Uh,
12.
yeah, do you want to use your bardic inspiration?
So it's given to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what exactly does it do?
Absolutely.
Like, what is the all?
Add a d8.
Roll a D.
It is a D.
D6.
D6?
right
Yeah,
now,
it's D6.
right?
So yeah,
Sorry,
so
I'm used to
roll,
us having it at higher levels.
roll a
So
d6.
roll a D6.
6.
Nice.
6 cube?
Yeah, that's
Eight
enough to
cubes?
carry. It's definitely enough to carry you over into hitting.
Okay.
Plus,
and
it's like
so-
an additional con save or something. Is that?
He did it on an attack roll,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Let's
Okay.
see.
Go ahead and roll your
Attack
damage.
Let's go.
Nice.
Immediately after the creature rolls a Bardic Inspiration die to add it to an attack roll against a target, the moat thunderously shatters. The target and each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die.
Nice.
But he's the only
Yeah.
creature within 5 feet.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
so
so
he's going to
got to
take
roll a Constitution save against 14.
19, and he rolls a con save. And fails.
So he
Six
takes
damage.
an
he
extra
takes
6
an extra
damage.
6. Yeah, he is looking real rough now.
What does your moat look like?
Is a little boat.
Cute.
As
It's-
you see Oster run up behind with the rapier and stab into his back, you also see this small little boat that was flying or that was kind of like flying through the air around Oster's head swing from around his head and down also into his back, and you hear a small burst of
Cannon. Yeah.
Cannon fire.
Little baby
fire.
cannon.
Yeah, I'd like to imagine just a tiny cannon firing out and
Yeah.
blowing up.
And
What did I miss?
Oster, I assume you want to move.
Yes, this is a terrible position for you to stay in.
Absolutely.
Can't
Push
punish
and
him for
dash.
it.
I'm just gonna be like, man, you're not even a good fighter. I'm gonna move right here.
The fact
And
that I
yeah.
kind of wish Zeph had like vicious mockery or something, just as like a cantrip to just like taunt them as he's
Yeah.
leaving.
Is Vicious Mockery a
No.
bonus action?
It's
It's
not
an
a
action.
cantrip, but
Oh, okay.
All right. Next.
oh no, is it a cantrip? I think it is.
It is a cantrip. It's just not
okay,
an act.
I'm not
it's not
stupid.
a
I'm not
bonus
stupid.
action.
Okay, it's the one right below Torin, who's going to try and hit Torin again.
Ow.
That is not gonna hit because I assume your AC is higher than 10.
Yeah, we're good.
Let's
Okay,
go with
cool.
that.
No, it's a
You,
5.
you can see that with as much as he's been hit, he's starting to like wear down. And you're able to easily kind of dodge out of the way of this swing of the great axe. Yahweh.
Yeah.
No cap.
You already know what the fuck's going on. Alright, real quick, how did these two look? Oh, there we go, these two.
This one is like beginning to look rough. This one looks fucked.
Looks
And then,
fucked.
yeah, and then the one in front of Torin looks like really rough.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave Torin to handle that.
Okay.
You don't want to just fit. Okay.
As you go that way, you're gonna receive an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh.
As
Nice.
you take, that will be...
Nothing high, nothing high.
I'm not worried, I have resistance.
Yeah, he's resistant to slashing damage.
I
so
thought,
that...
I thought he needed to be enraged.
I said I was enraged when I
were
came out
you?
the tent. Yeah, I said
He
So that's-
raged as soon as he got out the tent.
that's
Got it.
22 reduced to 11.
Oh, thank God.
And then I'm gonna swing back with Vengeful Assault.
Nice.
There you go.
Yep.
Nice.
So
Do we how
then-
that goes?
Wait,
Bop 'em.
what is the wording on Vengeful Assault?
Twist it.
Bop it.
Kill your family.
Okay, so I have to.
Pause.
Hold the fuck up.
25
Hey.
definitely hits him. Go ahead and roll damage.
I would have laughed if you got a nat 22 is nat 20.
As
You think you'd hit me? Nah.
you do 13 damage. He turns around as you go to run away from him. He swings at you with his great axe and clips you in the side as you're running by. And as he does that, you like almost absent-mindedly just swing back at him and cut his head clean off.
I look at Torin and I'm like, I just like stare at him for a minute and walk away.
Good one.
And then, I'm gonna,
You still have your actual action, right? Because that was a reaction.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna use my breath weapon this way against these
Nice.
two dickheads.
Is your breath weapon a straight line?
It's
Yeah.
a 30 by 5 line.
Oh, okay,
Oh, we
okay.
both got the exact same.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both lightning.
And
Yeah.
it's what's the save on it? It's a con save, right?
It's
Or a deck save.
Yeah, it's con
yeah,
save.
it's con.
It is his Constitution modifier plus 8 plus something else.
plus proficiency, yeah.
Yeah,
So what's your DC?
8 plus
hold on, give me-
Constitution modifier plus
Oh,
proficiency
it's not
bonus.
there. 8 plus
10 plus
con mod,
whatever your con mod is then.
so 12, 14.
14. Okay. They both pass, so they'll take half damage.
Okay. And then
That's
so I just click.
It's
that.
what is it? 2D. Yeah, you can click on the breath
2d6.
weapon.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
it won't, like
No,
when I click
That's
on it, it
fine.
won't let me do
Just
anything.
roll 2d6.
Okay.
For 6 damage.
So 3.
So 3 for both of them, which is enough to kill the one that's immediately under
Huge.
Soulless,
Nice.
I'm racking up fucking bodies.
as he just gets instantaneously fried by all of this lightning damage, and just looks scorched. The other one is still standing, but is very surrounded. Ghost, what would you like to do?
Come out of hiding.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what?
Where did I go wrong?
By any chance, just to not waste time, guys. None of us speak orc, correct?
I already tried talking to it in the beginning. It didn't want to talk.
Yeah, well, that was common. I just want to make sure that nobody can
still.
speak orc.
I do not.
Alright, because
I do not speak.
otherwise, I'd make GD improv some cool orky shit, but if no one
No, I do
speaks
not
it,
know
I'm
orc.
gonna go stab him with the go just bow again.
I'm gonna stab him
I'm gonna stab him.
from
Just like,
range.
I have advantage again, so
Yes.
no, ignore that. So it's 15.
The 15 does hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
Come on, roll 20. You can do it. There we go.
For, what is that, 13?
13?
Yup.
You got that motherfucking silence thing on you.
Yeah, he's starting to look real, he's starting to look pretty rough. Solus,
Hi.
what you doing?
Just
I'm
gonna
gonna go here. Right, just like step on his.
Hide again?
I mean, there's really no point. I'm just kind of
Oh.
stepping back.
Yeah. And
I'm not worried anymore.
I wanna swing.
Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage.
You stand over this dead body and just fucking swing at this guy. It's
As this
mortifying.
guy's like cowering before you. Yeah, 18 definitely hits.
Man's about to get
And
fucking
with-
Captain America.
And with like electricity coming, like not coming, like with electricity like in his eyes, he just like looks down and it smites him.
Okay.
Worth it.
For 16 damage.
Be gone, slut!
Yeah, he's looking real rough now. Thea.
What the? Okay.
He was looking pretty rough before. Now he's looking real rough.
Justin's like, I was supposed to finish that. What the fuck?
Hey, let's snipe him.
Roll higher damage next time. Sorry, buddy.
Wow.
Smite him, Justin. Smite him.
You said you ain't got no damage.
He said she ain't got no nipples.
Remind me the first time I ever see GD, just slap him.
That's for not letting me smite that dude.
Also, Alyssa, have you never seen that
just
Kevin
look
Hart
at
special?
ass.
No, I
I'll
haven't.
have to show that to you. It's great.
It's so good. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna move my weapon. I think I gotta move it 20 feet, right? Do I get to move it 20 feet?
Hang
Hang on, let me sorry, check my thing. I know as a bonus action I get to move it.
Yes, I know you can move it. I do not know. How
As a
far?
bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon 20 feet and repeat the attack within the future 5 feet of the weapon. Okay, yeah. So,
Okay.
hang on. It's gonna be like here now. Here's sword.
Okay, cool.
That's a sword.
Yes.
And I'm gonna beat this one guy's ass again.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit with
Not
the
again, but-
spiritual weapon. 21 definitely hits.
Ba, 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 ba.
Leave him alive for my next turn? Fuck.
Nope, I'm
He is just barely standing.
okay. So then
Not
now
that
what I'm gonna
bad.
do is, as a not bonus action, we are
Mhm.
going to move up here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna beat it with my mace.
Okay.
You just
Go
hop
on
on his
it.
neck and strangle him with your hand.
No, I'm
fuck
gonna
is
try
wrong
and
with
beat
you?
it
Be a
with my
worm.
mace.
Yeah.
Yeah, the natural 20 will definitely do it. Go ahead and roll damage.
Just runs up screaming to fucking.
How do you want to do
Mortar,
this?
I'll leave it up to your discretion.
Okay.
I'll let you choose.
You run up after seeing your spiritual weapon kind of stab into this thing, and it starts to look woozy. It's kind of swinging back and forth, and you run up, timing the swing, and you jump up and bring a big overhand swing.
Oh wait.
with your
I
mace.
wanted a baseball bat his head with the mace.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
He swings towards me. I line it up, and then we swing in.
Yeah, and you are able to with the swing behind your mace take his head clean off and flying about 20 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna try and as soon as like the head's knocked off, I'm gonna try and run and catch it.
Okay,
I'm gonna try and fucking intercept this shit.
I'm 100% done for this. Go ahead and roll
Athletics?
Yeah, go ahead and roll athletics, and
Or
because you're
some kinda-
raging, you get
some kinda-
advantage.
I get advantage on
Yeah.
athletics that I have proficiency in. Huge.
Oh.
What?
18. Yeah, you see this head fly clean off, and in your raging form, with you cackling madly, you see it go, and you can track it instantly with your eyes, and you run across, and like it's like 5 cents just threw you a dime of a football. It just falls directly into your hands.
I catch that shit one-handed.
You're gonna spike it now?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna fucking spike it. You're goddamn right. I fucking spiked that shit in the ground. And I started laughing maniacally.
This is so
Fucking-
good.
Fucking fantastic, guys. And combat is over.
Cool. I'm searching the one directly in front of me.
Okay. Let me
I might
see
just
really
take a
quick.
seat back on the log.
Getting surrounded
Here,
by all
I'll
four.
sit next to Solus. I'll sit next to Solus, and we'll smack him with the cure wounds.
Loot, loot, GD.
Yeah, loot,
Loot. Okay, you guys taking a minute to
loot.
go around and search the table.
Loot.
I want to more or less just try and understand what the fuck they were doing out here.
Okay.
If they were just like a hunting party, if we're potentially near territory of theirs, etc., etc.
Okay. So go ahead and both of you roll investigation checks.
Okay.
All right, I'm here for it. No, I'm not. I don't have anything in that.
Raw
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah. Let's go.
Thank you, Gwen. Thank you for teaching me how to investigate.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So let's go by order here. Ghost, while searching through all of their stuff, per se, you're not able to find anything that would have particularly like led them to you.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to.
It just
Is
seems
it
like
a
they were
hunting
kind of a yeah. It just seemed like they were pretty much just a party of berserkers who were just running through the area. Let's see, Torin, with your 7, you are able to find that each of them has a great axe on them.
Hooray!
And you find about 20 gold pieces.
Hooray! How many great axes is that in the general area?
There's 4.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm only searching like the 2 that are nearest to me. So
Okay,
like,
so you see 2.
okay. So I'm gonna take one for myself. Anybody else want one?
I can't wield it. We can sell them.
Exactly.
And
Never.
Oster, on the one that you find a potion of healing.
Yes.
How good does the battle axes look?
They look pretty well kept.
Well kept.
Yeah.
I'll
Is
take one.
it
Bloody, but good otherwise.
Yeah, I'll take one.
great axe or battle axe?
I think it was a great axe.
For some reason, it's not popping up for me.
GD?
But yeah, I'll toss you one.
What'd you
Oh,
say,
there we go.
Justin? Sorry.
What kind of axe was it?
They
Battle or great?
they are great axes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then,
And
yeah,
there's just
so-
no space between great and axe, so
Yeah.
other than that, that's all.
Yeah.
I mean, you can find it in the compendium. It's there.
Yeah, I found it. It just popped up. So yeah, I'll toss one to Solus.
Awesome. Oh, it's one
Yeah.
word. Got it. That makes sense.
All right, so Solus has a great axe now, and you said you were keeping one.
Yeah, I'll keep one.
All right, and Oster has. Make sure you mark down you have a potion of healing on your sheet.
Okay.
You can pull that from the compendium just directly onto your sheet. Just like with the other 2, you guys can pull green axes onto your
Yeah.
sheet.
Got it. Also looking into my inventory, it's like, wow, I have too much stuff.
You keep looting everything.
That's what he
Loot!
does.
It is indeed what he
job.
does.
Listen, as a pirate,
I'm not saying
I'm
it's a
coming
bad
for
thing.
that
I'm just
booty.
letting you know why you have so much loot.
Yeah, no, I have
D&D Breakfast Club.
I have 5 short swords. Actually, technically,
These
7
playlists are really
short
good.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You guys are, unless if you guys want to talk, you're more than welcome to, and then you guys can go back and finish out the rest of your long rest for the night.
I just want to turn everyone's attention to No Voice for a second.
Huh?
This is how many things I have in the attack section.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah, hold on. Let me send mine real quick.
That's me, but with spells on another character.
Jesus Christ.
I am
This
collecting
is-
some of my arrows back, by the way, so
This
I
is
get like
Okay.
one spell, and the
two
rest are
back.
just all weapons.
No, one back because it's like lower. There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, but you have a lot of spells though.
Yeah.
I have one spell.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those are spells. The rest of it is weapon.
I mean, at least the greatsword I can actually use if I really wanted to.
Alright, so unless you guys have any talking you want to do?
Just kind of looks at everyone, just.
Do we want to
No,
make a once
I know that
around
was-
before we head back to sleep?
Probably not a bad idea.
It's at this time that my rage should be running out, and I'm just immediately like fucking tired as shit.
Looks over at Yahweh.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna go to sleep unless y'all need me.
Good night.
Okay.
we'll be doing it once around just to make sure there's no.
And this time we wake me up. Yeah, sound good? we don't let me get my beauty sleep. Okay.
No beauty sleep. Got it.
I look at the lion.
I was already surrounded. I don't know what you want from me.
A simple oh, you know, something.
Jenga.
It's not that hard. Bazinga!
I
Come
don't.
on.
I don't know how to make that noise.
I believe in you. Do something. And I just go
I
back to the. I go back to
I
the
was
tent,
hoping that
salty as shit.
Oh. Okay.
Like, you could say it as I'm walking away.
Pats him on the shoulder as he doesn't get to say all of it.
Found it immediately.
Alright.
Did I do something wrong? I like to look at like Ghost and Thea, and just
Yeah.
just ask like, did I do something wrong?
No. I
They're
think
just
he's
gonna like
tired.
shrug.
I think he's just tired. Anyway, let's get that once around going. And
If
start.
anyone's tired, I feel like I should be tired.
For sure. How are you holding up?
Much better. Thank you, Thea.
You got any more cuts and scrapes? Not like it matters all too much because we're in a long rest, but for the sake of RP.
For the sake of RP, I'll use lay on hands on myself to get myself to max.
Oh, okay.
We're about
Huh.
to finish a long rest, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, then we're just gonna do the once around and then probably head back to sleep.
Yeah.
Me, Thea, and Solus, unless anyone else wants to join in the once around.
I'll take that as a no.
All right, cool.
So the three of you go ahead and
Why
do
is it only us three that do like that likes to
21.
RP?
RP the dangers. Give GD more opportunity to fuck us over.
Perception.
What? No.
I went back to Schlepp, so.
No,
gotta
I
go.
got nothing. I got nothing.
Oh, sorry. It's a 14.
14.
Ignore that.
Uh,
Forgot I had it on advantage.
So you guys do a good once around of the area, and as Thea and Solus go back to sit down, Ghost, you're still kind of standing there looking. You've been searching for this person kind of over and over again to see if you can find them again. And you swear probably about 50 or 60 feet away from you, you see the outline of a person kind of leaning over from behind one of the trees and then ducking back behind it.
Right as I saw it, could I have gotten? Even if I don't hit, can I attempt to short bow?
If you want to, absolutely.
Yeah.
22.
Cool.
Let me see. Really quick as I look at this. Yeah, you see. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sweet.
It would be without sneak attack.
Yeah, just ignore that.
So you do 5 piercing damage as you hear a soft kind of grunt. As you kind of caught, you know your arrow kind of caught him in the shoulder.
Gonna yell over my shoulder. Think I got something, and then rush off
Okay.
to go see if I can follow.
I follow right behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow too.
Okay. Is anyone else following?
I think it's just the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're just gonna die. They're all going back to bed.
Okay. The 3 of you, as the other 3 have gone to bed, the 3 of you, both of you, kind of following slightly behind Ghost, follow to where she was, and as the 3 of you get to this small clearing area behind one of the trees, I need all 3 of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
God
Fuck
damn
me
it.
up.
Wait, I'm actually proficient
wait, I'm
in
good at
wisdom
these.
saving throws.
Yeah, you guys should both be good at these. I'm not.
This is why
No,
we go
I'm
to
terrible
sleep.
at it. Never mind.
Okay.
I sleep on these wisdom saves.
Yeah, Thea is the only person unaffected. Ghost and Solus, both of you are now locked in place and cannot move.
Damn it again.
Thea, you stand there and you kind of look back and forth to your 2 party members really quickly as you see they're both kind of locked in place, and you hear a voice come from behind you as the voice says,
I'm gonna pretend as if it worked on me.
okay, go ahead and make a
Performance or deception, I feel. One of the two.
It's definitely one of the two. Seeing as they're both...
Could it be a constitution thing? Because I'm just making like I'm very still.
No, it could not. Go ahead and
Okay, I
make
tried.
a... I'm gonna go with performance because it is an act of kind of locking up your body.
Persuasion?
Performance.
I was thinking maybe stealth.
Perception.
So, like, you're trying to,
12? Okay. You
Here's hoping.
hear the voice coming from behind you go, "Ah, I see she's brought friends along this time. Didn't want to, rush into danger too unnecessarily. You can drop the act, you know. I'm not that unaware."
She'll just sort of glare.
He comes around and stands in front of you, and you see this kind of dark, hooded figure, face wrapped up. You can just barely see his eyes poking through, not clearly able to tell the color or anything like that, as he stands there in front of you, looking at you, glaring, and just goes, "So, are you going to tell me your name?"
Hang on, like she would say something stupid, like.
wait, can we all talk?
Oh, you and me definitely probably not, because you can't really move your mouth.
Yeah, you
Suppose,
are.
and what purpose would that serve? It's not really clever, but you know.
Well, it's a matter of respect and getting to know each other. You see him kind of pull the arrow out of his shoulder, kind of look at it, chuckle, and kind of toss it to the side.
Why are you following us?
So you're not going to answer my question then?
Sorry, you mentioned respect. I have no respect for anyone who skulks around in the dark, just trying to prey on people.
Oh. But isn't that what 2 of your party already does? Skulks around in the dark? Looks for an
No.
opening?
It's not.
Interesting. I'm following you because I have a vague interest in what's going on.
In what's going on? What do you mean by that?
You see him kind of smile beneath these wraps. You've a task set out before you, and I'm interested to see how that goes, especially considering who you keep in your party. And he kind of looks over at Ghost and goes, well, if you're not going to tell me your name, you're going to tell me theirs.
Assuming they're still gesturing towards Ghost?
Yes.
I don't see
Is
the
he
reason why
only
you need to know
gesturing
any
at
of our names.
Always have to make it so difficult. Running around, hooded, a knight's helmet, which I have to say is, just a little dramatic.
You leave them out of this.
Can I make a wisdom save?
Yeah, you two go ahead and make wisdom saves again for me, as this conversation is continuing to go on.
I got 21.
Let me double check really quick if
What
that's
his
enough to
DC is,
beat
yeah.
the DC.
I hope a 21 save.
I hope I'm pretty sure 21 save.
Save were kind of effed.
You are lucky. A 21 just barely saves.
What the
What the
fuck?
I'm so angry.
Solus, you feel your body free as he kind of shoots a look over at you, irritated, and just goes, well, this has been fun, but I think I'll take my leave. I'll see you again. And he snaps his fingers and disappears in another...
I would, as he disappears, I would like to try to reach out for him, but just fail, I guess.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to in any way try and catch him in any sort of time. So you reach out as you see a cloud of purple smoke pop up in front of him as he disappears. Yeah, you are no longer locked in place.
Just the immediate fist clenching.
You know what? Just for the flavor of it, they will just sort of spit in the direction that he disappeared in as he leaves.
I'd like to turn to Ghost. Do you know of him?
He's been following us the past couple of nights, I assume. Found him the first night when I asked
So that's
that
what
we
I
leave.
saw.
Yeah, it's him. That's why I wanted to leave. But I guess he's following us regardless.
Well, tomorrow we should make haste.
Absolutely. Let's head back.
You guys are able to head back to camp, finish out your long rest, and then the morning comes to you.
Huge. I got my spells back.
Yep. Everyone gets full health back, all of your stuffs.
Oh shit, I wasn't expecting to get anything back, because it was the last watch, but...
It wasn't, that last little bit was not much. And it would be ridiculous to, make you guys go through almost a full night's sleep and then not let you.
I would like to add one more thing on the way back. Would it be possible for me to get some rest since I will be driving tomorrow in the morning?
That looks to GD as God. God, can I finish it without getting exhaustion? Or not?
I'll go ahead and say yes. We'll play fast and loose with the rules here.
Awesome.
Then, yeah, Ghost will stay up and finish watch.
I appreciate it. If anything, you can sleep.
Let's say, who else was on watch with,
Oster, when he went to bed, he's like, I fought. I'm
okay,
done.
then I guess I'll stay up too. I'll stay up.
Yeah.
Oster, it was your watch.
He caused this. It's fine.
I just want to say, technically, Oster did see them coming in.
Yeah.
He just completely missed it. He was so like absorbed in something else, he did not see them at all.
Now my
Fantastic.
question is, what was he so distracted by?
Probably the last of the shooting stars.
That's fair.
So you guys have made your last of your rest. Your long rest finishes. Thea, Ghost, if you guys have anything you want to say before we continue on with the next day.
Don't think so. I'm good.
All right. Day number 5 of your journey to Bladegarden begins.
How long is the travel supposed to be?
About a week.
About a week.
Okay, cool.
Judging by the distance and the kind of like rate you've been traveling, you would guess you'll probably reach the city or the town by like end of day tomorrow.
End of day tomorrow. Okay.
I'm assuming Ghost, now fully freaked out, is going to continue to man these perception checks.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Honestly, I'm probably going to be keeping an extra eye out too.
Okay.
If I'm allowed to make a check.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. I do not mind at all.
Solus is gonna try, but he's gonna
Nope.
focus more on the road than anything else and driving.
Yeah. If you want to make one as well, Solus, you can.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're all very paranoid now.
Nope, terrible.
I'm the most
paranoid. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
Hey, the 21 with save was pretty
every
good.
Single time. Wait, I just want to say one thing. It gets cut by half.
Yeah.
So,
16, 8, 4, yeah. Your day's journey goes fairly boring, except for the kind of growing storm that seems to be brewing in the distance. In the direction you're traveling, you will be moving into this storm. You're not sure exactly when, but it should hit sometime tomorrow.
Cool.
And we can kind of go ahead and speed through, because nothing particularly is going to happen. We'll go ahead and say you guys have a full night's rest for your 5th day of travel.
I would hope so.
I'll go ahead and say if you guys want to go ahead and just roll perception checks for watches, you can.
I want to roll. It's not good, but I want it.
No. Nothing interesting happens over the course of the night. And you guys prepare for your next day's journey. Go ahead once again. I'm assuming the 3 of you are going to do another set of perception checks as you guys travel throughout the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's my perception?
In your skills section on your character sheet.
Oh, I'm thinking about dragon chess.
Got it.
I'm thinking about dragon
Fantastic. It's about halfway through the day as you start to get kind of the edge of this storm system. It's starting to rain lightly, and as you push further into it over the next hour or two, it becomes this kind of heavy downpour.
Really glad we got the top of this cart on.
Yep.
Yeah. As the sky darkens and you can hear the loud rumblings of thunder overhead and the distant flashes of lightning across the distance, you start to see the edge of the town of Bladegarden. As you are coming up on it and you can kind of see it in the distance, so let's go ahead and make a perception check for me as you're driving this cart.
Right.
13? Okay. You can start to see it's hard because of this storm.
But would it be slightly easier specifically for me because of my god?
No, he doesn't particularly give you storm sight. That's not
Would be
quite how
cool.
that works. That would be dope,
Cool.
but not quite how this
Can that be
works.
something he gets? Like, can you DM
Like
something
later
into?
on, like
Yeah.
later on, like in the like.
I'll
thing?
think about it because that's kind of
Not
dope.
now,
I'm not gonna
'cause, like,
lie.
right
It
now
is,
I'm
and it
feeling
doesn't
well.
do anything too much
Yeah.
mechanically. It's just cool.
Yeah.
You guys, you can start to see, there's smoke in the distance coming off of the city.
It's fire.
Fire.
You see the smokestacks?
Can't be good.
Shoot.
Seem
I
like a
like to
chimney.
speed the cart up a little.
Okay. You start to quicken the pace, ushering the horses to move faster and faster. And as the storm begins to pass behind you, you're coming up on the city, and you're beginning to see kind of the endings of a fight that went on here. You can see Empire soldiers standing up across the linings of the wall, manning different ballistas, as these large purple worms with mounted soldiers in purple armor. Go ahead and make perception checks for me.
Damn it.
My perception.
Bad at these.
I am apparently good at this. This one at
I
least.
got 16 this time.
And everyone in the group can do this. So if Yahweh, you want to go ahead and roll as well.
What am I rolling?
Perception.
Perception. Lilith, you there?
No,
He-
he
It
left.
turns dipped
He
out.
had to pop out.
Oh.
Oh, I accidentally rolled. Advantage.
12.
Why do you have to go?
12. I don't know.
I'm sure his parents called him or something. So
What if the internet just went out again?
Little hard for
no, he said it in roll 20.
Oh,
Anyway,
did he? Okay.
little hard for Torin and Yahweh to make it out, but the rest of you can see very clearly that there are Kryn soldiers. There are Kryn soldiers riding these purple worms as they start diving back into the ground one by one, trying to dodge ballista fire and a hail of arrows coming off of the wall. As you see one of them kind of look behind, seeing you all run up, and looks across at a smaller group in the distance and kind of yells to them. You're unable to make out what they're saying at your distance, but you come up to this section just outside the city as a crossroads, and you kind of pull the cart off to the side as you have to, as there is a line of multiple humanoid creatures standing in front of you. A couple different goblins, a couple different hobgoblins, and two bugbears, one of a kind of normal size and one kind of a larger and definitely more beefy looking.
is this normal for Bladegarden?
Make a history check.
Yeah, I'm not good at these. For good reason.
Yeah,
Never mind. I apparently know something about Bladegarden.
You know that Bladegarden is one of the strongest military outposts in the Marrow Valley. This is one of the major towns that helps train and fortify the mountain-lined wall between the Empire and Jorhas. You
Major
also
activities.
would know that, while it's definitely been known to have battles before, this is not common, especially not something on this scale. This is very odd for the Kryn soldiers to attack this deep into kind of the Marrow Valley. And you guys are met with this troop of goblins, some hobgoblins, and bugbears, as they stand before you, seemingly commanded by a Kryn soldier before they are trying to disperse. And as you all get out of the caravan, preparing for the fight before you, we're going to go ahead and end the session tonight.
Cool.
Of course.
Damn it. I'm
Can
gonna
we
go.
level 4 yet?
Nope.
No,
Sure can't.
maybe when we get inside the city, but
I
definitely
feel
not
like
yet.
it's gonna be after.
Yeah, because that's more of a checkpoint rather
Yeah.
than.
I know. No,
That
I-
is
Yeah.
that's
Hey, I thought I asked.
Yeah.
that's
It's worth a shot.
I knew
Yeah,
it was gonna
it's-
happen, but worth a shot to ask.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking. Honestly, I wanted you guys to kind of do it this session, but with Lewis having to dip out, I didn't want to
Nah, this is fine.
I didn't want to have to continue out. So we'll do the battle at the
GD?
beginning. Yeah.
Ending early is always better than ending later.
True.
Yeah.
So next session we'll start with the battle, and then you guys being able to enter into Bladegarden for the
level
first
4.
time, and we'll hit level 4 then.
Question. So,
Yes.
so then that means next week, 5-hour session.
No.
Did you
mean-
want to run a game next session? Next
Yeah.
week
I
to
thought it was 2 weeks.
make up for stuff?
I
I know you said we missed. You wanted to try and run last week as well, but
I will if everyone is able to. I'm down to do one next week. But Burby sounds a little.
yeah.
Because they're wanting to work me 4 days a week. And
Oh, do they
Saturday's
now?
the 4th day.
Okay.
And so I've been pushing for them to not work me every other at the very least.
Okay.
Okay. That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure. Sorry, babe.
Me too.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
You guys have this to look forward to. As here, I will kind of show you really quick.
The battlefield?
Yeah. You guys kind of come up on this section.
God, why is this? Hold on. Why is this so
That's-
big?
it's-
Oh, Roll20 is fucking up real bad.
Listen, I'm really bad at like setting maps to size. I do my best.
No, I think it's
Yeah.
Roll20 actively being bad.
It might be a little bit of
just to
that
let you-
as well.
Just to let you know, you may want to still make it a little bit bigger.
Oh.
And you guys see.
Yeah, I can see that.
This is what you see before you.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck that battlefield up. You fucked up. You fucked up.
I'm excited for that. That'll be fun.
What
So-
I'm seeing
Question,
is
Can
When
we
I-
place our tokens first before we go?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. You guys can place yourselves.
I'm drawing the
on
cart.
this side.
There's the cart.
You can probably
got off the
pull that.
cart already,
Yeah,
right?
pull that off
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the kind of side.
Hold on, I'll move it. I just gotta draw the horses.
Don't. I would say keep yourselves more towards the middle of the street.
so yeah. Look at this one, Nick. So what I'm seeing is breath weapon here,
Right,
breath
right.
weapon here.
Right, yeah. No, you're absolutely
Oh,
right.
I'm still big.
I'm picking up what you're throwing out already, boss.
Yeah, make Thea smaller again.
Never forget those fucking sharks.
The 4 sharks.
I like to just have my shield out, but not my sword.
Okay. Sure. I'll pull you over here, Torin.
Oh, pull me over where? Right there.
I just pulled you closer to the side there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get you a token.
Yeah.
Gotta design him a character.
Yeah.
No.
I think
no,
you gotta
get
sit
back
with me
here.
and design a
Get
dragon.
back here.
This is where I want to be.
No,
right
no,
there.
Get back
I was
here.
meant to
Not-
be
not
up.
yet.
Could you?
Not yet.
I was meant to fight.
You certainly were. And if you roll good initiative, maybe you can run up on him like a crazy
meant
maniac.
to fight, God damn it!
You can run up on him like a
Let
crazy.
me fuck them.
Okay.
Oh, that's just.
So that's what you
asking
guys
for a
have to look
shatter.
forward to next session. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, and we will pick back
Is that a
up
minotaur?
2 weeks from now. No,
Yeah.
it is not. It is a
That's a
very
bugbear?
large bugbear.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is